Last session, the avant-garde made their way to the King's Mountain for a little meeting between um, the Lord Commander and one of the elders of the Terra. The meeting between Cormith and Lana Zaheen was very short. There, Cormith, once learning the true magnitude of the situation, immediately ordered Alana to prepare her troops, as he would as well. That the king would not believe what is happening. This enemy is old and everyone thinks it's been defeated. He then requested to take you all somewhere, himself, to have a discussion alone. Or with someone else, I should say. There, you went to the top of the King's Mountain and followed Cormith Malfurion into the Forbidden Forest, at the very fringes of the Citadel's coverage of the top of this mountain. You saw the mist-covered forest stretch before you, heading straight towards the peak of the very mountain that both of these very powerful fortresses have been built on. As you walked through the forest, you asked Cormith a few questions, getting a sense of who he is, more than you ever have before. You learned a little bit of his backstory and reasoning behind some of his things that he's done, his actions, why he is a Lord Commander, not a king. As you reached closer and closer to where the mountain peak once again picks up, you were introduced to an individual. A beautiful, gold-haired, gold-eyed man named Stradavan. His conversation with all of you was very interesting, as he seems to have much information and knowledge, and a close bond with Cormith. It was during this conversation that you all learned that Adler Kane and the terror forces that he had accompany him to the Moonlit Pass had just been defeated. The enemy army is marching out of the pass as we speak, sending Cormith running back to the Citadel to fix his own preparations even faster. Stradavan kept you, though, took you into where he had come from, and you all now see, or saw, the massive ancient city built at the top of the King's Mountain, within a caldera, defended from sight on all sides by the massive forest and a sharp, jagged edge of the caldera. It is a beautiful sight. Stradavan took you all the way to the bottom, to a place called the God's Theater, where he began to describe the past and what needs to be done. You all chose to attempt to get the blessing hidden behind Stradavan and deep within the mountain. Stradavan turned into their true form, an ancient gold dragon, and let you deep inside the King's Mountain into the King's tomb. But with a warning that if you should come out of this cave, this tomb, empty-handed and without blessing, the secrets that have been shared with you thus far will be forcefully taken back. With this threat fresh in your minds, you descended in, uncovered a puzzle to attempt to open up the first king's tomb deeper within the recesses here. And you were able to do so. The guardian of the first king's tomb was the first king's last-born son, who had turned himself to stone with preparations in case his father's tomb ever needed to be opened once more. He opened it for all of you, allowing you to descend further into the king's tomb to gain the blessing of the first king. That's where we begin tonight's session. As the door begins to open for all of you, you can see the dark recesses of natural carved pathway stretched before you. The road before you stretches maybe about 40 feet or so as you begin to make your way through. You begin to note that the natural carved formations turn more rigid. You can see worked solid stone begins to appear as you enter into a tunnel that gets wider and wider. The walls are gilded, shining almost mirror-like. As you make your way into this space, you can all see your own faces reflected in the walls. As you're stepping forward, there is a small distant light before you, only covering about maybe 10 feet or so. The rest of it, there is darkness. What you come upon with those, for those who have dark vision, is a massive chamber. It is more wide than it is tall, as it stretches maybe about 125 feet from end to end, and directly across from you only about 45 feet or so. Let me bring you to this map. There's a little bit of 10-foot space of light surrounding the two sconces off on your side. You can see, for those with dark vision, the path continues forward, but not by much. You can see a few other sconces on the other side, but their light is even dimmer, only about 5-foot space just encompassing where these sconces are located. The room is dark. So as we begin tonight's session, what do you all wish to do?
Oh, man. I'll start by taking a step forward. Does anything happen?
You take a step forward, and you all suddenly hear the sound of metal moving. As Gamesh, you look straight up, and you realize the ceiling is flipping. You can see the ceiling is loose. It seems to be made of these separate, individual, massive, almost like mirrors. And as they begin to move, you begin to see the whole room brights up. Almost as if sunlight just cascades in the air, even brighter, as it reflects across all of the walls. I need you to make a dex saving throw for me, please.
What have I done?
Gamesh!
Alex is being snarky.
You're gonna kill us all!
Yeah, Chad can give light. However, this room is now immensely bright.
It's blinding.
Okay, you fail. You take 20 points of radiant damage.
3 for me, if that matters.
15?
Doesn't matter. You're gonna take 20 points of radiant damage. And also, The room doesn't get darker as you immediately back into the space you were in. The room is incredibly bright. You cannot look up without risk of blinding yourselves. And with it being so bright, all of the floor tiles, even with their shine and sheen, begin to reflect the light. You can only see 2 tiles in front of you.
Okay.
You look and note that each of the tiles are engraved, from what you can see in front of you. But you can only see 2 of them at a time.
All right. Okay. What's on the one in front of me?
The one in front of you, you look at it, and it seems to be a symbol of the kingdom. The shield with the sun rising over it between the 2
Okay.
mountains.
All right. What about the 2 next to it, on the other side?
I'm gonna just make me a perception check with disadvantage. As this room is immensely bright, all perception checks are currently at disadvantage.
Boss man after 20. Ain't that some shit?
Damn. 12 is enough. You do note that the 2 on the either side look kind of the same.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything? Cause I'm still thinking.
The only thing I can think of possibly doing is looking to see if there are any, like, more traps that are obvious-ish. I don't really know how that would be going about doing.
I mean, the whole room's lit up, so.
Yeah, but you cannot see past just 2 tiles, as if you were to do so, you could potentially blind yourself.
Huh.
Yeah, this is from what you can tell, this is probably a vampire's worst nightmare.
Probably. It's a good thing none of us are vampire. I think this isn't the other party.
Yeah, Jacob would have been fucked.
Yeah.
Because he'd have been the one who walked right in. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna mark a couple little things. I'm gonna put a K, and that says it's like the kingdom symbol. Okay. Um. You say I can see 2 tiles ahead. So can I see the one that's right here?
Sorry about that. What did you say?
Can I see this tile? You say I can see 2 tiles ahead, right?
This tile, you said?
Yeah, the one that's 10 feet from me.
With your perception check, go ahead and make another one, actually.
Dang, another natural 20 that I lost.
The
That's-
light is shining off of that one, and just the angle you're at it's a bit hard to see.
So, I'm guessing we're gonna have to step on the right tile.
That's what I'm guessing. So
Should I summon Unseen Servant?
Does the unseen servant have hit points?
One.
Then probably not. I mean, I took 20 just being in the light.
I think I could do it as a ritual.
I mean, you can go ahead and just try it.
No, I cannot. Can I?
I mean, it is ritual spell, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it? I don't know. It is. It is a ritual
Yeah,
spell.
I'm pretty sure.
We want to like 10 minutes every time figuring this out. We can.
I mean, look, we can at least waste the first 10 minutes. The war's happening regardless.
I'll summon the unseen servant for the first 10 minutes.
Okay. You spend the next 10 minutes doing that. Does anyone else wish to do anything?
I would just say I try to identify the rest of the tiles that's like right in front of us, the other three.
Okay.
That's the most I would do.
Yeah, go ahead, make another perception check. Or investigation. Either or. Both are at disadvantage.
We're just not
No.
having a good day of it.
No, since these are magic lights.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a switch.
That would be nice. Oh, guys, there's the button for it. Doo.
The first tile you stepped on activated it, it seemed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, even looking at the ones in front of you, just with the when I say like a bright light, the light here is amazingly intense, and even like getting up close to these other tiles in front of you, you're just having a hard time, because they all just like it's just so much reflection in this, and the reflection is bouncing off of these gilded walls. It is just. It's too much. It's just really hard for you to see this.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone
That's
else?
what everybody else doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm doing.
I think I'll take out like an unlit torch and not like looking where I throw it, but I'll just like throw it ahead, but try to avoid the light.
Okay. What tiles do you throw it through?
I think I'll try to like throw as far as I can, like just in front of me, but I'll try to avoid my eyes from the light.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 plus your strength with disadvantage. So roll 2 of them. As you're not really looking to where you're throwing. Okay. You chuck it as far as you can across the room, and you lose track of it about 2 away because it's just blinding where you cannot see it. But there is a few flashes of light, more intense, as it just seems to go through those spaces.
Or it either went through safely or got vaporized. It's one of the
Yeah, but that was what I was thinking.
We don't see it, but there's a giant, like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's a beast. It's a fucking, what's a scary thing in D&D? A frog. There's just a bunch of frogs out
There's
there.
a bunch of frogs. That's it. That's all it is. A bunch of frogs.
This kingdom knew what was up.
Predicted us coming years ago.
Yeah, there was like a giant prophecy about him and everything, man.
Alright, Cinti, any ideas?
It would have been awfully smart if we had asked, what's his face to like warn us about literally anything.
Alright, well, I have a feeling he wouldn't have told us, like, oh, the point is a challenge. You're supposed to figure it out. You're like, no.
You're supposed to earn earn the blessing.
You gotta earn it. I
It's
like
like we're
this.
trying to keep everyone from dying. It's
Like
not enough.
that's the. Do you not want to save your kingdom or something? Like,
Yeah, literally.
Oh jeez.
Are you cool? Are you just cool with everyone dying? Like,
Well, I guess he's turned to stone, so it doesn't really matter to him one way or another.
oh, when he gets destroyed.
Is there a way to cover the mirrors?
At this point, you can't even see them. To look is to blind yourself. I mean, you can willingly try and blind yourself to like. I don't know.
Go ahead and look at the sun for
Yeah,
5
you could
minutes.
try to
There you go.
aim. You could try to aim towards them blindly, with some sort of attack or something to try and do it.
Magic missile.
Nah, magic missile. You gotta pick a target, so you gotta look down on that one.
Can the mirrors hear me?
This is. Oh yeah. That's
So-
restoration.
10 minutes pass, Seer. Your unseen servant apparates. They are unseen, but you can barely see it as it is. So
You feel it.
I know its general location because I have like a telepathic link, like a one-way telepathic link, because it's not a sentient creature.
oh yeah.
Like Poppet.
I wonder if I could just go underneath.
But yeah, Seer, you have your creature. What do you wish to do with them?
Send it out there. I'm gonna, I guess, place it on the king's.
You're
Same.
putting it on the same tile Gamesh walked across.
Well, okay, when you put it like that, no. What are the tiles again?
The three that you have been able to see and identify, and it's with some difficulty, are the three in front of you, and they all seem to be the kingdom's symbol.
Can I attempt to identify any others? don't know.
Either investigation or perception check with disadvantage.
I'm definitely going investigation. I don't know. A plus 14 seems better than a plus 4. That's a 30.
Ah.
You
those.
you take a look at the space in front of you, and you do note something different. While the three that Ganesh was able to figure out all shared the same kingdom symbol, you do note that this one, and you can also see this one and this one, all seem to have a different symbol on them. You can see what looks to be symbol of the sun that seems to have a crescent moon almost like wrapped over it.
Okay.
But the every other symbol that you can see within a 2 square radius is the other symbol. So that is any of the other red ones are going to be the kingdom symbol,
Okay.
essentially. And that's where you can see only 2 squares out. As the light from there on, you just can't see based on like the reflection and just the intensity of the light around you.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ganesh has been trying so hard
What? What do you mean?
to see these things.
Oh. It's
I'm all the
okay.
way in the back too.
It's
Alright.
it's just difficult. I mean,
It's okay.
I just have good eyes.
Listen, I know what I'm here for. I take the hits. That's what I
We're here for history, duh.
do. Exactly.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna push my unseen servant. I'm gonna. Is this on a thing? I'm gonna put it on the blue thing, I guess.
Okay. He steps on the first blue one, and you feel that connection is still there. You don't see anything.
Okay. Should I move him onto another, like, sun and moon tile, or should I move him onto one of the kingdom's tiles?
Well, I stepped on the kingdom tile and it didn't feel good, so I would stick with the other ones.
Okay, I'm gonna move it here.
Okay. Yeah. It seems like that connection is still there. It has not fallen yet.
I can't see anything else, guys. Should
Well.
we try walking it?
I mean, we don't really have too many other options besides to start moving.
Okay.
Just one tile at a time.
Who wants to go? I should probably go first, actually.
Yeah, Miss 14. Yes, you should go first.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm petty.
Look up here. Am I blinded yet?
No?
I'll
What other tiles can I see around me?
Make an investigation check with disadvantage.
$16.
16. It gets a little harder as you're in the center of the room. The reflection off of the tiles is starting to get into your eyes, but you're just able to make out that at least one tile in front of you is okay. You think the next one is also, so like directly up above you. You think those two tiles are okay, but you aren't certain on the second one.
Like, this one is for okay. Oh, okay. Why did it do that? There we go.
Oh. Look what you done. You killed Seer.
Wait, what happened?
I think
when you
you deleted
took
Seer.
off your blue lines and you deleted
No,
your
I
token.
see. No.
So much is going on.
Yes,
What have you done?
I can see Seer's like old health bar still there, but I can't
Yeah,
see.
I can too.
That's
think-
what I was talking about. I was talking
I think Roll20 is broken.
about people.
Do I? Yeah. Roll20 just doesn't. It doesn't work anymore. I don't know what happened.
Health bars. Twice the health.
That's how it works.
One
I
is
can't see
temporary.
anything now.
Yeah, just ignore the one health bar.
Okay, there we go. Alright, yeah, we'll just pretend it doesn't exist. Okay, so I'll move forward. And I'll move my unseen servant forward as well.
Okay. Your unseen servant moves in front of you on this tile.
Yes.
It's okay.
Okay. Hey, Gamesh, do you want to, like, assist me in looking so I don't have disadvantage anymore?
I'm squinting like a motherfucker. I'll try. I will give the help action to Seer to the best of my ability.
Does anyone want to
Okay.
help me? Can anyone help me? Time
Yeah.
to
So
look.
yeah, if you want Gamesh to help you, you can have a normal roll on this.
I'm
As
going to
you know, Gamesh is right behind you, trying to help out.
Alright, is it time to roll again?
Yes. Roll that
26!
26. This tile, and this tile are okay.
Okay, so...
So I'll do that one and that one are okay. For sure.
Okay.
Come on, guys. Follow the conga line.
I'll move here. Look again, I suppose. Well, actually... I would know that this tile isn't okay, right?
What, the tile above you?
Yeah, because
Um,
that's within 2 tiles.
yes. Yeah, that would have been within 2 tiles of you.
Okay, I don't really know if we're going the right way, guys.
Nice.
Do you want to look
Also-
again?
Yeah.
Just want to slam smack dab into the
33.
wall.
From this position, you do see the moon symbol on this tile, and also strangely this tile.
Okay. Down.
What happened if we jump from this tile to that tile?
Do you want to risk it?
No. I was just asking.
I'm relying on you, Ganesh.
Listen. I'm not gonna go off the deep end just yet.
I'm relying on you.
Listen, this is a very easy puzzle to just brute force.
I mean, yeah, I
Dude,
could
is
just
that
run
not
straight.
what
I
we're
could
doing?
just run right down the middle.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna take 70 damage in the process, but
I mean, I could also just barrel underneath it, as long as the magic's it's not stone magic. Magic
So you could
stones.
just cast cloud walking.
it's not even. The thing is, it's not stone. It's gilded. It's shined to be reflective.
Oh, you thought about that. You set me up. You knew I was.
The whole room is shiny. Like it's everything here is bright and reflective.
Alright.
At least in this chamber.
I'm going to
Motherfucker.
open my eyes.
The
18,
motherfucker with buckles on hell.
18. This one, and that one are okay.
Like everyone's just following behind me.
Oh, pretty much.
I'm the
Come on.
only one with eyes.
You're the one with the best eyes for this.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
Honestly, if it's not in that one, like I think for the most part you're good.
This
Also,
one is
magic.
okay. Can't tell. You think you see something over here that might be okay, and maybe like somewhere over there is okay, but you're not fully certain.
Step here, and I'm gonna send my unseen servant there.
Okay. Unseen servant is safe.
Ooh, daring. I'm just gonna go for it.
Literally the worst that happens is my unseen servant dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you gotta walk into the light.
That's not what I wanted to do. No, my unseen servant dies, and I just keep looking.
No.
You think I'm an idiot? Wow.
No, I just listen. I'm probably projecting. My bad.
What part of my overly cautious character makes you
30.
think she's not gonna take a second one?
Look, it's more that I'm stupid and I would do it. That's all. Don't worry about it.
At this point, Seer, you're getting fairly used to seeing these symbols on the ground. While they have similarities, there's distinct differences that you're able to catch the next four. Granted, they're all fairly close, but still.
Here, slow down.
I'm hopping, like playing hopscotch.
Like, God damn it.
Keep up, keep up. My
Seriously.
intuition is so good.
Seer just turns around. No one else came out the light with her. Where are we?
You get the next two. Yeah, this task was made for Seer and
This really was.
Yeah.
or it was either Seer or Faradir, because I
One
think
or the other.
Faradir has pretty decent perception.
Yeah.
I think I still have the better investigation. I'd be surprised unless Frater has like expertise.
No.
Nah.
You have the highest for this.
Yeah, but she has the
Definitely.
highest, like I think, perception,
Oh, for sure.
or at least one of the highest.
That's why when
Huh.
you were like perception
Huh,
or
no.
investigation, it's like
That was
plus
probably
14 or
pretty high up
plus
there, too.
4.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure theirs is kind of I'm not mistaken.
You catch the next two.
Okay. This is almost relaxing now.
Yeah.
Right, it's just calm. We'll walk through the light.
Yep.
Just don't go blind.
You only catch one more. Directly to the upper left of you, essentially.
Can I send my unseen spirit forward?
Yeah. Steps forward. It's still there.
Can I have it explore, like, the adjacent tiles, these three?
Yeah. It begins to walk that way. The second it gets in line with the sconces, all the lights turn off. You
Okay.
all begin to see the light dim in the chamber you're in until it is dark, until there is no light.
I will move forward again.
It's why.
I've done it. I've led you all to safety. I'll take my 100 gold now.
I think I paid enough.
Yeah, you all leading each other across. Even in the darkness, you're all able to make it to the other side.
Oh man, that was terrible.
After a little while, a bit like well, not easy, but like familiar.
You maybe.
You were helping me the entire time.
I felt like when I died, it's a bunch of like,
It cannot have been that bad.
what, dying? Yeah, believe me, it wasn't that great either.
No, this.
Oh, I just don't like not being able to see.
Who does? It's...
I'm just vocally complaining. Don't worry about it.
I worry about literally everything. Do you know who you're talking to?
Fair.
Now someone else go first.
All right, that'll be the test of me.
Okay. You step forward, and you see the hall diverges into two separate areas. To your left side, you can see a statue. It looks bird-like in appearance. Large feathers on this creature. Tucked together, as it is currently now, you guess the wingspan of this creature is fairly sizable. To the right, you see a similar-looking bird, but with slight changes. Still, they seem to be two of a pair. However, behind them, directly behind each of these entities, these statues, are two different things. To the left is a hall that you cannot see in, as the light shining within that hall reminds you very much of the room you just came in, except even more intense. To the right, it's the total opposite. It is darkness. Not darkness you can see through, like a thick, inky fog that is unperceptible and made out of pure black. There is nothing to see there. You have two statues. So this one is darkness, this one is the light.
Well then, you got a choice. Left or right.
I mean, so far the dark has been our friend.
You might want to check the birds first, though.
What about the birds?
They're not exactly the same.
Yeah, I suppose not. Okay, let's investigate the birds. Yeah, I guess what's up with the birds?
Yeah, what's up with the birds? The bird is the word.
Do they work for the bourgeoisie?
do.
The bourgeoisie.
I mean, they're guarding the king, so I mean, they kind of do.
Okay.
And this first king has so much more importance than anyone who's come after him.
I mean, it's not usually how it goes.
Yeah. He's like Genghis Khan.
People care less and less as the generations go.
Yeah. He himself is very important, but his son's kind of mediocre.
You know, they're riding
His
his
sons tend
coattails.
to be.
Okay. So, you go to the right side. As you near it, you want to look at the statue.
I could have swore he was about to tell me make a death saving throw. I saving throw. I was like, God damn it!
Make either investigation or perception check.
Okay.
Can I help it anyway?
Yeah, if you walk over, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll walk over.
Land the
Gamesh
hell
hasn't
back.
died yet.
Not yet. Not
And if
yet.
he does,
Um,
I want to be here to put him laugh.
As you begin to walk over,
Penny.
this bird is
What?
slightly strange. You can see that its eyes are crescent moons. Its feathers, even this creature is made of stone, seem to have almost like curved feathering, very similar to that of the crescent moon eyes, almost as if this bird is a almost like a moon-like bird. It very much has like moon-centric design into it. And as you walk over to it, you see the head of the bird looks over to you, and the eyes slightly open and fill with light.
Oh, Lord, fuck.
You see it opens its beak. It cannot be seen, cannot be felt, cannot be heard, cannot be smelt. It lies behind stars and under hills, and empty holes it fills. It comes out first and follows after, ends life, kills laughter. The bird's jaw closes and the head bows.
Can you put that in chat? I think I got most of it. Just want to make sure.
It's either
You gotta say,
darkness or death.
it cannot be seen, cannot be felt, cannot be heard, cannot be smelled. It lies behind stars and under hills and empty holes it fills. It comes out first and follows after, ends life, kills laughter. I will also say, with that 19 perception check, standing this close to the darkness, there is a sound coming from it.
Coming from the bird.
Coming from the darkness. You like kind of look up over the bird, and in this inky void, you just hear like something's moving.
It lies behind stars and under hills.
It's either darkness or death.
I feel like death would be too obvious.
Or space.
I was thinking like air, maybe.
But air doesn't exist in space.
And you can feel air.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and
true.
smell it. And taste it sometimes.
Space. Could be space. You cannot be seen, you don't see space.
But that doesn't answer the under hills bit, does it?
Yeah, but that's the part that's getting me is the under hills.
I mean, darkness would be the simplest answer.
Or like shadows. And empty holes it fills. So like I don't want to think it's situational. What fills an empty hole?
Darkness and space. I know, it sucks.
An empty hole it fills, it comes out first and follows after.
can you imagine that
Dark
referencing
matter.
light? Yeah, a black hole.
Black hole. That's our final answer, Chris. Singularities. That's what it is, right?
I mean, it is a hole. So I guess that.
Okay. All right. Before we answer this, should we go check the other one?
Yes.
Okay. Let's saunter over to the next one.
You begin to walk closer to that one, and you do know that the light behind it is immensely bright. So much so that even focusing and trying to get a glimpse of what the hall looks like behind it is almost impossible. It is a wall of intense light that it just cannot be perceived. Walking closer to her, I need a perception check.
Okay.
Am I still helping?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, I do want to. Ganesh is my friend, surprisingly.
Oh, she said it. Oh wow. Ganesh got so off put by the friend line. Threw him off.
Yeah, you get closer to this one, and you go to look at it, and inspect it. But this one seems to activate quicker than the other one did, as the bird's eyes seem to light up, and its face curls upwards, and its mouth opens.
Can I use my magical guidance?
Sure.
Roll that.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Perfect time to re-roll.
Okay,
There
here
we
we
go.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, 16. As it's rising up, you get a decent glimpse as its eyes light up. This is clearly designed after the sun, whereas its counterpart is designed after the moon. Its eyes are small, like the typical circle with the lines across it of the sun. Its end feathers seem to shape and mold to be almost like mini suns as well. Like they have like little bits almost sending off of them, like little fiery flames out of like circular ends, reminding you very much of like suns. It begins to speak. It is fated to rise, a morbid surprise. Out of its corpse it is birth. Rejoice, cheers all, as fortunes should fall on all of the people adjourned. Woe is the day, it shall fly away, and hope a lesson for those have learned. For when it cries, one less injured dies. Oh, how many have caused it to burn.
That one I definitely did in chat. That one was hard for me to remember for some reason.
Okay. Yeah. Whoa. It was just poetic, I think.
Yeah, that one.
I was so caught up on the words that I didn't
I was like,
recognize what they
ooh.
meant.
I was like, bars out here.
Yeah, literally.
Bars. Grandma here. See, like, yeah, this one was different than the other one. And the other one was so much more simple.
Yeah, the other one
was
just
like a riddle.
Yeah, the other one also rhymed very well.
Yeah.
It's forced, it is birth.
And it's made it to rise. A morbid surprise. Out of its corpse it is birth. Rejoice, cheers all, as fortune should fall on all of the people that joined. What was the
Fuck
day?
could that
The
be?
fly away, no less than people have learned. When it cries, one less injured dies. Well, how many have caused it to burn?
Phoenix Scorpio, I guess. The sun? The sky? Out of its corpse it is birthed. What does that mean?
I mean, new
mean,
beginnings.
Yeah, Phoenix kind
Uh,
of makes sense though.
Yeah, like,
Kind of makes sense.
But the only part where it doesn't is the
Unless
woe
it's
is the
fine.
day it shall fly away, and hope a lesson those people have learned. What is it? Woe is the day it shall fly away. A lesson. But when it cries, one less injured dies. Oh,
Phoenix is
man.
known for crying. Are Phoenix tears like a thing?
It is in Harry
No.
Potter.
Phoenix tears?
Yeah, that happens in one of the movies because Dumbledore had one, and I think he healed Harry with it. I think.
With tears though?
Yeah, with the Phoenix tears.
Can I make a history check to see if Phoenix tears rings a bell?
Make a history check.
Don't
I get
trust
the
me.
Yeah, but
advantage.
that applies to D&D, but definitely in Harry Potter that happens.
I think
You
24.
think back to your studies. Magic items are prevalent in the D&D universe, especially this world of Raiden. And Phoenix Tears are an exceptionally powerful material in certain arcane practices.
Okay.
Are known to heal.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So Phoenix makes sense.
Okay. And hope a lesson those people have learned.
Woe is- So the day it flies away, that's woe that day.
Yeah.
And hope these people have learned a lesson.
So I guess it could be a phoenix.
It really could be a phoenix.
Yeah, like now that we have the tears and stuff.
Oh, how many have caused it to burn? You know what? I say someone just says it. I don't want to be responsible
Cinti, you brought it up first.
though.
It's your responsibility now. If it all goes to shit, we can't be blaming the robot.
Yeah. You need to
Oh,
update your processors. It's just
that's it. This.
we're gonna hard reboot you.
Oh, probably on your other prepared spells. That's probably where it is.
Just
But
ignore
no,
it.
honestly, like no. But I think now that we got that bit of information, you might be right. The Phoenix makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah, he does.
So I think for that one, I think it is a Phoenix. It's fated to rise. The Phoenix rises. A morbid surprise, yeah. Because if you see it coming out of the ashes, that's kind of morbid. Out of his corpse at his birth, rejoice, cheers all, as fortune should fall on all the people adjourned. That's the part I'm not really sure about in general. I don't
Say
know.
Phoenixes in general are lucky,
Oh, okay. Well,
especially considering they have powerful magic items and stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's fair. I think woe is the day it shall fly away and hope less those people learn. So I guess it just would be a concept of people hurting the Phoenix, and that's needed to make it rebirth. Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know, Cynthia. I'm assuming it's a riddle, so I guess you say it.
We have no other way of communicating with these stone birds.
Unless you have some ideas. But I think
Yeah. Do you want
say
to
it.
carve it into the floor, like? We oh,
Do
we
you
wait.
do you yell at it? Do you say Phoenix towards this Phoenix?
Phoenix! No, you gotta yell it. Not just say it, you gotta yell it.
Now's your chance. Come on. Cindy's like all scared. She's to hype herself up for it.
Then Chad comes in. Don't worry, Mom. It's Phoenix!
It's like, Phoenix!
Start hyperventilating.
We have to make con saving throws just to not get deafened.
So, Senti, you say Phoenix. Okay. You take a step in front of the bird. looking at this strange stone bird, you just say Phoenix to it. You see the eyes light up, the jaw opens, as if it's reactivating and probably going to say the riddle again. And then you see the end feathers light up orange, and you see it almost swivels in place, fully turning towards the light hallway. You see its wings open up, and you see it begins to cover the entire hall. As it flaps its wings once, you see it lifts off the stone and soars through the hallway, taking out the light barrier with it. It begins to soar through the hallway. What are you all doing?
I guess following.
Okay. So in the initial bit of this, the bird. Yeah.
All right, hold on. I was right here, so I'll do 30 feet at a time. I don't know how fast you want me to move.
Yeah. The bird will fully fly through the hall, and land about right here. So you get there with 60 feet.
Exactly, right here.
Okay. You're just able to see that the pathway continues. There seems to be another junction. And then you see the darkness on the other side. Ends about right there. About in line where the bird is on the other side. Actually, I'm going to do it like this.
Okay.
I'm going to say these two are with you all as well, so...
Now then, just come up to see if path continues or if it's blocked.
So, has everyone moved... Sorry, has everyone moved 60
yeah,
feet?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Seer, have you moved 60 feet from where you started?
How now?
Okay. Let me just check this for a second. There. As you are all currently in this space, you hear a sound behind you, and you kind of turn around for a moment. As within the span of you all running into this area, your first round in here, right behind Sentient Seer, the light barrier, you just see it is catching up. It is 5 feet behind Seer and Senti at this point. As it's back to your all movement. You can move the rest of the way. Yeah. I'm going to say, most likely, this will not catch you. It only takes up half of these... it only refills half of the light per round, and you all didn't linger. Most of you were able to get at least more than halfway in before the light caught up. So all of you make it to the other side as the light barrier fully hits the end of this space.
So we're moving another 60 feet.
Yes. Yeah.
Just basically get to the junction.
Yeah, there's not much of a challenge to it. It's mainly just solving the riddles. If you were slow, you could have gotten caught in it, but you were not.
Now I know what the other one was.
The bird doesn't seem to move either. Once it lands in its new spot over here, it stays. Directly above you all, as you enter in this space, you can see a short hall, and then there is a door.
Okay. Guess approach the door.
Okay. You approach the this large door. It seems to be made of a slightly different material than the walls seem to be built with. The walls here are still very bright and shiny, gilded. You can all see your reflection moving in like slightly warped mirrors through the space. The door is different, familiar. It seems to be made of a greenish granite color.
Okay. Any handles?
You do see two handles on it. You also see an intricate carving across it.
Ooh. Is it like picture words?
It is. It is a picture. It's a familiar one as well. You can see the champions currently stood before you, spread across the door. Their forms are slightly smaller to fit on the entire door structure. But you can see that painting that you've seen before of champions standing in line with their weapons and artifacts in their hands and on their person. But this time carved with great detail into the doorframe.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So, should I open it?
Yeah, why not?
More of a. I hope everyone's ready. Alright. Please don't kill me. And I'll open the door.
Okay, you grab the handles and push.
And then you die.
The door doesn't seem to budge at all.
Well, it didn't die. But it's
Try
locked.
pulling.
I try pulling it.
You pull on it. No effect.
Okay, I'm about to. God damn it! It better not be that. I would have been so mad.
Could you imagine?
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
And what's the image of again?
It is the image of the champions.
Okay.
They stand in line. On the left, you can see their elven wizard, the bard, the sorcerer. In the center of it, you can see the first king himself. Then you can see their cleric, their fighter, and their ranger.
Oh yeah, I meant to tell you, the first king looked like some dark skinned Jesus. I was
That's funny.
every time I see, I think of the Last Supper. Every time I see,
Can
it.
you-
That's
Right out
honestly
the-
that is the artist's rendition of them, I guess. Like, I can find the description I sent them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Every time I look at it, like this looks like the Last Supper, but fantasy.
That's exactly what it is. It's Fantasy Last Supper.
Can you write out the order in which the champions are carved in? Or is that just not important information and I shouldn't be focusing on
Here,
it?
I can do you one better. Okay, I can do this.
He's on the whole
Because I have all of their names.
Here, I'll just put it over top of the room that you're no longer in.
See?
He does.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm gonna find my description of him. I don't know why they did it that way.
That's look. I love it. It's fine. I just, every time I see it, I was like, "Oh, jeez."
I get it.
Yeah, we just need to add a table. It'll be
Um,
perfect.
Human. Literally, the description I put was human paladin, 6'4", long flowing hair, uh, and a kind face. Yeah, that's literally it. So, Jesus is just a long-haired, kind-faced person.
I mean,
I
to be
mean,
fair, that
That is
is
kind of his
that's
definition.
that's the description.
Yeah,
There's kind of the description of Jesus.
silver eyes, that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, it was good. It's fine.
I can't
It's
believe our
just-
first king was Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
These
That's
are his
who Karn kept
disciples.
referring to.
He is Jesus.
Right, that's who he was talking to. Talking about the first king. Oh, Karn's old as fuck.
He just didn't know it yet.
Yep. Yeah, oh, you never solved it. Hey, look, I'm glad you solved your first riddle.
We're making leaps and bounds.
Guys, we are improving.
Yeah, they're pretty easy riddles, but they're kind of fun.
Really? Real fun.
Like, I hate when people say that, because, like, the easy ones are usually the most annoying ones.
Yeah. Nah, you guys got them. I believe. Y'all look good.
I'm gonna be thinking about the other one, though. I really want to figure that one out, but we'll worry about that later.
Maybe on the way out.
Maybe on the way out. Okay, so on the door it has, this is the order, and
I'm
It's
writing
good.
out the order with their titles.
yeah, it's a gilded door. All right, what's on the door again? This, try
It is just the carved image of the champions,
it.
specifically
Alright,
from this painting.
specifically from this one. Does there seem to be any deviations from the painting in this and the door?
Make
Is Thana Rix
make a perception
eyes?
or investigation check.
Mm, 13.
There is a difference between the painting and the door, in that the door is carved stone and thus cannot give as much detail. So there are things missing, like the color of their eyes and certain aspects. But there is a decent amount shown. You do see that, like, the ring is missing from the Dragonborn's fingers. The wraps aren't as easily distinguishable on Sven Loudcoin. Small things like that. However, the First King seems to have all of their small trinkets well defined.
He's the most important.
Like, to be fair, this is his tomb.
Yeah, exactly. It is
To be
his
fair.
tomb.
This is his tomb. Okay. So, this is the finer details are where it's missing, except for on the king.
Yes.
Or they just didn't have them yet.
Yeah, you can see his crown is there. He has that little, almost like the tie for his cloak, where you can see on the left side and the right side, you can see the sun symbol on that cloak.
His personal imagery's been fucking us up all night.
Yeah. I'm mad I'm just now realizing that that's the sun and, like, night, day and night.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm
So
kinda
I
just now realizing.
listed them out by name and by title.
I didn't remember their titles. I just knew their names.
I'm glad you remembered their titles. That's awesome.
I didn't remember their titles. I had you write it down for me, so
I
I,
know,
would never
yeah.
forget.
Yeah, but now you have them.
Yeah, this is information I have, so now we get to know it.
Okay.
I thought it might be important.
Alright, this one's stumping me. I really...
Should we just start saying their names?
Sure.
Or can I just start reciting their names and titles in order?
You do so. Nothing happens.
Okay, cool. What are we?
If you want to make, if someone wants to make an investigation check,
I would love to. Let me.
make an investigation check.
23. Is that good enough? Am I good enough?
You look over this, and it takes the better part of probably about 10 or so minutes. Like, you're all just standing around in this hall, looking at this statue, and this carving, I should say, trying to figure out something out. It takes a while, but as you're going through it, Seer, something clicks in your mind. You look at the first king, you get very close to him, his carving on this door, and you look at the clasp on his cloak. Getting real close, you begin to note that while it shows the sun on the outside, the inner part of that clasp is the moon. And there's just a slight enough recess around it, as it looks as if you could push it.
I'm gonna push it.
You indent the clasp of the sun and moon on the first king. You hear a sound. Nothing else happens.
Try to open it now.
My hands on the handles. And I push the doors open.
The door swings wide. You see a very simple, well-lit, beautiful chamber. The ceiling here curves upwards to a max of about 40 feet tall. You see almost these large recessed alcoves on your left and right that seem to show massive, almost permanently glowing stained glass murals of adventures and histories that the first king had. You can see in the center, around these spaces, small alcoves risen up from the stonework that seem to have treasures and items that the first king probably had buried with him. Directly in front of you, as the walls kind of curve further, you can see another alcove where the large stained glass that seems to shine even brighter shows much more of the history. Whereas the side alcoves seem to depict the origins and the middle period of these champions, the back one depicts their fall. In this great alcove, within the beautiful art piece, you can see champions in their final battle. That piece of art that you also had, that you took from the Fire Elemental plane, is finally unveiled fully in this chamber. You can see the champions in the heat of battle. The space around them is molten rock and bright red lava. You can see the 7 of them charging in this stained glass piece towards, by scale, an enormous familiar figure, clad in what looks to be obsidian armor. A 50-foot tall titan wielding a massive blade stands before the champions. Whatever light is beyond the stained glass shimmers and shakes and moves in a way that makes the art seem lively, as if they're in the midst of a timeless moment. Their cloaks move with the wind almost, as the art just seems to have this slight move to it. This is the room you see. Well, if I can reveal the area. There we go. Finally. This is the room you see before you. You can see bright braziers lead up about a 10-foot step to what looks to be a beautiful gold casket.
Whoa. They really did it big for this guy. I almost feel bad for opening up his casket and taking the stuff.
Well, we don't really have a choice.
Yeah, it's that or his Kingdom Falls. Hopefully he understands. Yeah, let's be honest. Something's gonna come out and attack us though when we go in here, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Alright. Well, fuck it. Let's go.
Keeping an eye on Mabehi.
Okay.
Don't need her taking everything. Just
Yeah, Mabehi immediately starts kind of like.
I summon my Terran Fist and then I grapple her.
Yeah, you're coming with me.
Mabehi just gets sad.
Not this time.
Okay. So you all enter into this chamber. There's a bright warmth here. It feels different to many places you've been in your time. There's almost an aura of safety. As if this is the most safe place you could be right now. As if in this place of death and rest, that you are protected from most things.
except for the Celestial that comes down and kicks your ass.
So, what do you all wish to do?
I'm pulling Mabehi, so what do you guys know?
Balric, Seer, Senti.
These statues here, do they seem important?
They're not even statues. They just seem to be almost like places to showcase material wealth that the king wants to own.
Less than an hour, right? Since we entered?
Yes.
Okay, I still have my unseen servant. I'm just gonna have my unseen servant walk up to the tomb.
Okay. He walks up to it.
He doesn't die immediately.
Nope. Doesn't seem to.
I guess I'll walk closer.
Okay.
Is there anything special or written down?
From this angle, no.
On this, where his stuff is shown off, does anything in particular stand out, or is it just like gems and gold and stuff?
Do you want to go over and look?
Yeah. I'll
Oh.
go over because this one looks like it has the actual star on that side, I guess.
Okay then. So, go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Really bad at this today.
It's a listen. These aren't even my primary stats, so I'm
No,
not
they're
mad.
really not.
These
I
are
just
not.
think it's funny that you've been failing consistently.
Okay, I got it. You have expertise in investigation. I understand.
I would say
We
the
get it.
strategy
You're
is still-
smart.
Alright, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm rolling the peak smart person. I never should have known how smart I am.
Oh yeah, that's peak smartness right there. That's peak smart.
Everyone has in order to be smart. Everyone has to know you're smart.
Otherwise, are you even smart?
You get it.
Looking through, there seems to be some strange objects in here, but none that
Really stand out.
yeah, with that investigation, like it,
Yeah.
there's a lot
Yeah.
of gems. There's small piles of gold and you know,
I'd assume it'd like be typical things you would find adventuring. You know, oh
yeah,
shit, he
like
found some pretty nice
small
stuff.
rings and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well,
Yeah. Anyone else want to investigate or no?
Yeah, I'll go up to the tomb and look around it.
Okay. You take a step up. You look upon this tomb, this gold gilded casket, and you're awestruck by its general beauty. It seems fairly plain. There is no placard or inscription. It just seems just like this is his casket. This is probably where he's buried. You can see the small lining of it where you could probably push the top of the casket off.
I guess I'll look back to the party and say, "You guys ready?"
I'm money's that he's a lich now.
Oh my god.
What? I'm just talking about our luck. You know, we run into the most wild shit you could probably find.
I hate that you're right. Is there anything else we should check out? Like that other pillar of wealth?
I mean, Sensei, you wanna go check it out?
No.
Or you can. Someone, you know.
Okay, Cindy.
Okay.
perception or investigation.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say you can guide yourself.
Or perception.
Perception or investigation. Um, 18. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. It is here that you find, this one seems to have a lot of the main gold piles in it. You can just see wealth amassed. Not too substantial. Just from a cursory glance, I mean, it's, you know, a decent amount. With all the platinum here as well, you're probably looking at maybe 10 to 15,000 gold pieces here. Not too much. You've seen greater masses of wealth in other places. You do see an interesting item kind of sticking out of a few of these small piles of gold. It looks to be some sort of almost like horn of some type.
I'm sorry. All I heard was corn.
Horn, sorry. It looks like an iron banded goat's horn.
An iron?
No, it's just a piece of corn.
Just a piece of corn. That's all he has in his tomb.
Yeah. Other than that, just seems to be a lot of wealth.
Anything interesting, Senti?
He's just like, no.
Yeah, goat's horn.
Corn.
Got that.
Ear of corn. Pure gold.
A white pure gold corn on the cob.
It was a horn with an H.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
tell me there is a pure gold corn on the cob novelty item in there, though.
I would like to see that in general. Someone took their time to delicately, they took a singular bar of gold and just made it into a corn on the cob. That'd be awesome. A corn that's actually a horn, or a horn that made a corn. Yeah, see, you gotta know.
Anyone else wish to have a cursory glance at anything?
I mean, I think that's really about it. Bella checked the coffin. I checked this one on the right, Cindy checked the one on the left. I think it's time to pop that bad boy open.
Yep, and I'll just pop it open.
Okay.
This is
Make
what's
a
inside.
make me a strength check, please.
Use those muscles.
No muscles here.
Yeah, you begin to push, but have a hard time doing so. And you barely are able to even budge the top of the sarcophagus, this coffin, even an inch.
Damn. Solid.
Faradir will come up and help you for the next round of this as you try to push this thing open.
I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration.
Shit. Shit.
Got
Shit.
this.
Yeah,
So I got advantage now.
Yes.
And bardic
Advantage.
inspiration.
and bardic inspiration.
Roll that d6, baby.
And
Oh yeah, Senti comes up and guides you.
Roll that d4.
yeah, the 15.
15, okay.
16. Better than
16?
11.
Much better.
Yeah,
You-
much better than 11.
Begin the process. It still is not fully off, as this is very heavy. You begin to push it up. You get maybe about 5-inch gap, and immediately you can see light on the inside of this.
Oh, Lord.
Good God.
Die.
Do you keep pushing?
Ash, do you want to get closer to us or do you want to stay over there?
Yeah, I'll keep pushing.
Okay. At advantage again.
Are you asking me as a player or as a character?
As a character.
I get a little flustered.
Oh, there we are.
22 is enough. You, with the rest of your strength, are able to lift and shove the rest of the top of this sarcophagus off. All of you just hear dung, 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 as it goes down the stairs on the backside.
All right, muscle work.
You take a few breaths and look inside. Inside, you see an untouched figure. Make a perception check for me, real quick.
And he's gonna pop up like a horror movie jump scare and say, "Gotcha!"
I haven't died at all.
I'm gonna say you can have advantage. So roll one more time.
Could you imagine? He's just been laying in his coffin for the past
Somebody
like
come.
700 years.
With a 17, between you and Faradir, with Faradir's help, you look over this individual. This is an aged body. This is not been marred by the passage of time in these 700 years. The body still looks immaculate. Granted, they are very well aged. This person is well over their hundreds. You know this, as the king was known to have died well into his hundreds. Yet, to you, he still looks not as old as you would expect. He looks maybe 90. Still aged, but not so. You also note that there is a slight, which is interesting to you, there's a slight pointiness to the ears. Very subtle, but you just note that. As the hair is currently tucked behind their ears, they wear what looks to be full plate mail. Even in death, this individual is fully armored. You can see a brightly colored blade is at their side. Currently, it is lit. You see bright sunlight emanates off of it, as it is held in their right hand. In their left, you see they, let's see. It is currently grasped onto what looks to be some small object. Just something tucked away in their left hand, unable to be seen at this current point. But the thing that catches your attention the most is the thing that is actually giving off the most light, other than the blade of sun in their hand. It looks to be fire. Currently, almost like a fiery blanket is currently laid over top of them. You can see the small bits of crackling flame, but there is no smoke, there is no heat. It is a strange sight, to be sure. Do you do anything?
I guess I'll try and take a closer look into, I guess, that fiery blanket without
You
touching
should
it.
say hello.
Okay. You go ahead and make me an investigation check. As you try to get a keener glance at what this is and try to piece together something. You get a little bit closer to it and you start like paying more attention to this. And it is strange because it does look like flame at certain points. But you begin to believe it is cloth, acting as if it was fire. It's a strange sight. And then you see it start to lift and move. And then suddenly it almost seems to shoot right between you and Faradir, past Senti and Seer, heading towards the doorway. You see it's almost like flying at this point. It's hovering and flowing through the air. And all of you turn and watch it flee away from Belric, as it is caught and wraps around an individual at the entrance of the room. Standing in front of the doorway, is a slightly see-through individual. You can see they wear full plate mail armor. This cloak now wraps around them, covering most of their slight imperfections and ghostly visage. You can see elements of dark hair, a crown on top of their head, and you can see a ghostly-looking sunblade in their hands. As you see a visage of the first king himself. You are the first to enter this place in a long while.
Yeah, hello.
Greetings. Stradavan sent you?
Yes. He did.
Good. Tell me, do you prefer darkness or light?
Just gonna look at my party.
Just kind of shrug. Whichever you prefer.
Oh no.
Light? I guess.
Lighted it. He looks at you, Seer. Light it is then. And you see the cloak that is like this fiery flame shifts and changes. You see now only the very tail end seems to be that flaming bit. You can see slight bits of ember and smoke seem to trail off of the bottom of his cloak now. As you see he stands in a battle-like position. I need all of you to roll initiative.
Think the first king is gonna kill me?
Maybe.
So, this is, yeah, you all are going to battle the first king now. You needed a blessing. So.
Yeah. I guess this is what you
I
call
mean, you did
blessing.
say something was gonna jump out and fight us.
Yeah, you know, he's not a lich. At least not yet. But
Not yet. We can change that.
Yet.
it's always the yet. It's, you know,
Yeah.
D&D. Explain the rise of his kingdom. Okay.
No one ever wants to, like, have a trial of, like, reading. It's always something violent, you know?
Oh,
No one ever has, like, a knitting competition.
no one.
Nope.
It's always fights.
I mean, a lot of this was intellect just to get here, so now is the real challenge of an actual fight.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
As you see the first king, the cloak writhes around him. Mabehi is the first to go. Mabehi is literally just going to run straight towards the gold and attempt to hide. Okay. After that, Mabehi is just going to fire her short bow. Which hits. Okay. The first strike hits into the
A lot of
first king.
damage.
That's
Yes.
pretty-
Yes, it is. And Becky is no longer hidden. Seer, it is your turn.
Belric, Gamesh, Senti, do any of you want to be where I am right now?
I mean, I wouldn't mind being closer.
Wait. So I am going to benign transposition. We're just gonna swap places. Alright, how does that sound?
Sounds good.
And I'm gonna here, that was my action, and then you know what? Bonus action, Bardic Inspiration to Belric. And that's my turn.
Okay. It's going to use a legendary action. The first king, after the end of your turn, is going to look toward Belric. I need a wisdom save from Belric, please. You are barely able to save, but you see the first king's eyes flash towards you, and you hear him say, "You and me. Let's do this." But you resist the compelled to be dueled by him. That's the end of Seer's go. It is your turn, Belric.
I guess I'll just step forward and take 2 slashes.
Okay.
And don't forget your Bardic Inspiration.
Uh, 15 misses.
I'll use my bardic on this one.
Okay.
Hey.
21 misses.
Whoa.
Wow.
You, with your first swing of the Night Song, you see it's going to clearly hit this individual's armor, and will probably not be able to hit. So, with Seer's words of encouragement, you shift the blade, and as the Night Song swings upward, you see that you're going to get a decent hit on him. And then the cloak catches and almost ricochets your blade away from him, as the cloak itself seems to offer some protection.
Well, I need that cloak, and I'll just use my second attack now.
Okay.
Fair enough.
29 hits.
And I'll use a first level Divine Smite on this attack.
Okay. Okay. Technically he is undead. Actually,
Oh, okay.
no. He's more celestial at this point.
He's Jesus.
Basically, he's definitely more celestial, but it's a decent hit. As the Night Song finally, as it's ricocheted by the cloak, you take it and swing it again with a single bound and cut deep through this entity's visage, and they take some damage. Take some decent damage. End of your go?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Let's see. It's going to use another legendary action. Actually, sorry. Before that, he's actually going to use his reaction on your attack. As your axe actually hits him, you do take 5 points of fire damage, as the cloak does seem to singe you as it tries to protect its owner. Okay, and then his legendary action, at this point, is just going to be a single attack on you. Let me just get this up again. And you succeeded against this duelist. That's a nat 20. Lovely. Love to see it. First roll of the night, too. So that is going to be... what's that? Okay. You're going to take 23 points of slashing damage. This is a magical weapon. Actually, no. It's not radiant. Sorry, it's not slashing. It's radiant damage, as he's using a ghostly sunblade. And you will take an extra 8 points of radiant damage. So in total, it's going to be 29. Or 31, sorry. That's the end of his legendary action. Start of his turn, he gets his legendary actions back. You also watch as some of his wounds seem to heal up.
That's annoying.
And on his turn, you see the cloak writhes upwards as he is going to... as a bonus action, you watch as he is going to try to duel another person. And he's actually going to duel Gamesh. He looks towards Gamesh. I need a wisdom save. From Gamesh. It is a 15. That's a failure. Gamesh, you have disadvantage on attack rolls made against this individual. You cannot willingly move further away from him. Okay. Yep, so you cannot willingly move away. And yeah. After that, he's going to use his action. And you see the cloak writhes a little bit. And he's going to do a little thing. So... let's see. Okay, let me see. So, it only gets about there. But you see the cloak billows, and he's going to summon a wall of fire. It's opaque and lasts for the duration. Each creature in the area must make a dex saving throw. So I need a dex save from Belric, Faradir, Seer, and Senti.
I don't get that +3. I just forgot to unclick it. That's a 2.
Oof. I think the only one, so it might be Senti and. Oh, let me go for Faraday real fast. Okay. This is going to be. I have to find the DC of this item. 1 second. Okay. So Faradir, Gamesh, Belric, and Senti all save. Seer's the only one who fails.
Wait. Did I make the save?
Oh no, you didn't actually. Oh, sorry. I saw the wisdom save. Sorry, that's. Okay. 68. Not that. That's 31 points of fire damage halved, and then halved again for Belric. That's going to be, I think, 7 points to Belric, and then 15 to everyone else, aside from Seer, who takes 31 points of fire damage. And then he's going to run towards Gamesh. Oh, okay.
I told you this guy was a quick roller.
He runs right towards Gamesh. Attack of opportunity from Belric, because the wall is opaque.
Yep, okay.
Doesn't that mean it's not see-through?
Yeah, but he's still next to him, so he can swing through it, technically.
Okay. It's opaque, not solid.
Yeah. 17 misses. That's the end of the first King's go. It is going to be Faradir's turn. Okay. So Faradir is going to stand on top of his coffin, basically stepping on the first king. It's only able to get there. And is going to Giant Might. Faradir gets large, so bonus action. And without reach is just going to longbow. Why not? Only 10 feet away from them. So Giant Might's activated. That misses. Misses. Misses.
God damn, 23
Misses. Faradir doesn't hit. On the end of Faradir's go, the king is going to use a legendary action and is going to swing with advantage against you, Gamesh. Oh my god. So rolled really bad, even with advantage. It's going to be a 16 to hit, Gamesh.
That misses.
Okay. The single swing of the sword bypasses you as you're able to dodge. Damn. Okay. End of the legendary action. Gamesh, it's your go.
Okay. I had to stay away from my computer. So after the firewall, what else did he do?
After the firewall, he just ran towards you.
Okay.
That was it. But you are dueled at this point. You cannot move away from him.
Yeah. Gamesh is the type to back off anyway. But man, 23 minutes. Ah, jeez. I have disadvantage on my attack rolls against him.
Yes.
Okay. Can back off from him and I have disadvantage on the attack rolls. So. Alright. Okay. Gotta be smart. It's like, oh no, I'm dumb. I don't think that's anything you really want to help too much. Oh, hey.
Oh, welcome.
I took a nap and now my migraine is gone and everything is okay again.
Wonderful.
Nice.
What a mood. I'm sorry. I relate to that
Wonderful.
too much.
No, working 5 days in a row, 7 to 3, and having a bunch of assignments is a lot more than my brain is used to, so it's a bit
Understandable.
overwhelming.
Like that's completely understandable.
Yeah,
Not just
honestly.
I'm noticing we're in a place that I don't like.
We're fighting the first king who is Jesus.
We're fighting Jesus. Sum it up, very
Isn't that, like, I think that's illegal in most places.
None of us are religious.
Okay,
Fair
alright.
enough.
Except
Well,
Beleric, but
yeah.
this isn't his god.
Yep, that's true.
You could fight other gods if you're religious, just not your own.
Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, I think that's called a
Bring
crusade.
Asif in here.
We're on a crusade.
Let her start throwing punches. This isn't Valkyr.
Yeah, you know what? We're on a crusade. Against
He's
Jesus.
he's gonna use a legendary resistance on that.
Alright, that's fine. Let him burn.
Let them burn.
Have I been using a longbow, it appears?
You just couldn't get in melee with him.
Okay.
She's
Also,
like, that's
just
not
so you
what
know,
I do.
I don't think I get 4 longbow attacks, by the way.
Oh, they all missed anyways.
Okay, well.
Yeah, this guy has over a 23 AC.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Fun.
And I'm going to quicken spell. Terran
Okay.
Fist.
Got it.
That misses.
That misses. You try to Terran Fist. You get the sense that this individual is wearing plate armor that seems very powerful, and the cloak as well seems to benefit him incredibly. This individual is very tough to hit.
You think?
Me? Really?
I never would have guessed Grail.
Considering so far the only hit that's hit him is a 29.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, you know his AC is not 29.
Do we know it's not 29 or do we know it's at least 29?
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, yeah.
Technically. Alright, who comes after me?
20.
I will. Yeah, I'll just. I'm at.
Okay.
Actually, I will shift. I will shift around. I'll. No, I didn't want to make another square.
I did that earlier with my drawing. Here, I'll delete for you.
I'll go. So I can't. I just can't get. I just can't move further away, right?
Yeah, you cannot move further away from them at this point.
Okay. So 5, 15, 25. And then that'll end my turn.
Got it. Okay. Let's see.
What was the damage from the firewall, guys?
For you.
No,
For
Senti.
for Senti.
Senti.
Senti succeeded. It was only 15 points. For Senti, it was 31, I believe. So have to that.
15 for you.
Yeah, 15 for Senti.
Pretty sure
yeah,
you should be able to absorb it.
definitely.
As long as it's fire damage, should be good.
Yeah. It's fire damage. Okay. Yeah, the first king's going to use another legendary action. Why not? He's going to try and hit Gamesh again. Better. That is, I believe, a 29 to hit.
Pretty big numbers. That hits.
Yep. That is going to be... it's 20 points of radiant damage, with an extra 2 damage added onto that. That is undiagnosed as you are being dueled at this point. So a little bit of extra damage.
Okay.
And a legendary action, it is Senti's turn. Fire shield. Chill shield for fire resist. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds very good. Okay. Yeah, you can move through Seer, or you can move kind of on an angle over this way to get away from the wall of flames. That'll be your turn, okay. Top of the turn order, Mabehi is gonna fire away the short bow. That misses. Mabehi is then going to run around here and attempt to hide. Well, no, actually, yeah. Just hide. Okay. Seer, it is your go.
I would like to run away.
Okay.
Do I take any damage from starting my turn next to the wall?
No, it's only if you go
And then
through
you-
it or end your turn there.
The end your turn within 10 feet.
Okay.
Oh, within 10 feet.
If I'm not mistaken, firewall is 10 feet.
I am not within 10
Let me
feet.
just check. Oh yeah, it is 10 feet. So actually, Senti would have taken more damage.
Okay. This might be useless, but I'm gonna cast a 4th level Dissonant Whispers, and he's gonna have to make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, a nice little wisdom save. Okay. I'm gonna stop using that die. That is a fail.
Is it less than a 16?
I think you should keep
Yeah.
using it.
So less than a 16.
19 damage, and he must use all of his reaction as much as he can to run away from me. If he cannot.
He
then it's-
is.
He's a pal? What immune to fear?
He might. It doesn't say it's fear.
In this form,
Oh
he's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
He's gonna legendary resist as well. He does not want to.
Works.
Yeah, he does not want to run away.
Works for me. That's my turn.
How dare he not be a coward? And yes, Senti, you take more damage because of the fire
Okay.
shield, or the firewall.
At the end of your go, he's going to use his last legendary action, and he's just going to move.
Sorry, Cynthia. I wouldn't pay attention to where you ended your turn. I would have told you.
He gets right up next to Seer. Actually, he'll move around Seer to make it
How
harder
dare
for people
you?
to get to him.
How dare you come near me?
Wait, do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you do.
Oh no.
Oh god. I'm not gonna use it.
Okay.
I need my reaction.
Okay.
Grant, how much more damage does Cincy take?
Senti will take. Let me just roll that real fast. It's the 8. So these guys. $25 points of fire damage. Halved, it's going to be 12 points. It's the end of Seer's go. It's Balric's turn. Actually, I have to roll. Okay. Balric.
Okay. I think I'm gonna move around the firewall. Then I think I can make step like right next to him, or very close to him. I think.
Yeah. Just know you have not seen where he's gone. Technically.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, you can't see through the firewall though.
Yeah. So you move a little
Okay.
bit more, probably.
Yeah, I guess I'll move out like towards this way because I remember some last scene like over here-ish, or
Yeah.
sort of.
I'd say from that position, you kind of look and see him, kind of behind Seer at this point.
Okay, then I'll Misty Step right next to Seer. Then I'll attack him twice.
Got it. It's gonna miss. That's gonna miss as well. You swing twice with with your great axe Night Song, and miss twice against him, as the cloak helps defend him as well as his armor. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Okay. He is just going to use his bonus action to once again. Let me see if he can do multiple people on this. 1 second. Oh, by the way, Gamesh, you're no longer affected by the duelist.
Yeah.
He is going to attempt to duelist Belric. So again, wisdom save Belric. As the duelist just ends. 17. It's a failure. You are dueled. He's going to split his attacks between you and Seer. So 2 attacks towards you and 2 attacks towards Seer. So we'll go with Belric first. That is going to be 27. And
Yep,
another 27. So 2 hits against you, and then against Seer, that is going to be a 21 and a 28.
Both hit, yes.
Good.
I'll make that 28 hit me instead. With my reaction.
Okay. You take one of the attacks?
Yeah, from Seer.
Got it. Let me roll for Belric first.
No, seriously, not taking too many of these.
48 health left, guys.
Yeah.
So that is 17. Like that. 17 points of piercing damage for the first attack, plus 5 points of radiant damage. Oh wait, never mind. Ignore the radiant damage. I'm going crazy. So 17 points of damage. And then the second attack is going to be... It's going to be 18 points of damage to Belric. So 17 and 18. Seer, the one attack that hits you is going to be only 18 points. Actually, Belric, add 2 extra damage for each attack that hit you because you're dueled.
Okay.
So an extra 4 damage. And yeah, Seer, it's only 17 points.
17 or 18?
17. And then Faradir, you're going to take... Ooh. 23 points of
Alright.
damage. And then he's going to action surge.
That's pretty rude.
2 more against Belric, 2 more against Seer. Belric, it's going to be 27 again, and that is going to be 31. And then for Seer, it is 28, and then that one is 25.
I took 1, but that's all I can do.
It's
So
fine.
I'm just going to roll all together. So
It's alright, our healer. We got 2 healers right next to you.
Gamesh, you're going to take 43 points of damage total. That's for both of his attacks against you.
You mean Belric?
Belric, yes.
He's
It's like,
sniped
I am so fucking far away. What the fuck
He's
did he do?
sniped Gamesh. He pulls
What
out,
the fuck did he just do?
he pulls out a rifle.
And
Yeah.
Seer, you're going to take 35 points of damage.
I am unconscious.
And how much did I take?
You took 43.
I thought you were at 45, see?
38, then he took me to 31, and then he did
Yeah.
35 to me.
Oh. Sorry,
What's
I missed
your-
the first...
Well, what's your max health again? 79?
Yeah.
I think her max is
I-
79.
Yeah. So what damage have you
That's
taken
so good.
this?
He took me down to 48.
Okay.
And then the first time he hit me, he took me down to 31. And then he just did 35. 'Cause
His.
the wall, I took 31 damage from the wall of fire.
Oh yeah,
Well
you were the
played.
only person who failed it, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering. I forgot that you failed
No.
it. Yeah. So yeah, you go unconscious.
This does not happen very often.
And
Holy shit, Belric's fucked up too.
Yeah, I'm hurting.
I need
This
a
guy
dex.
hit hard, man.
Also,
This never happens.
I need a dex saving throw from Belric for his last attack against Belric. Actually.
I don't
Messed
like
up.
this guy.
Jesus is mean.
Okay.
Jesus is mean.
Maybe we
Jesus,
should
keep that.
leave.
Belric, you drop your Night Song.
Oh,
And you take an extra 4 points of damage as he disarms you with one of his attacks. It is just dropped at your feet. You currently do not have your Night Song. That's the end of his turn. It is Faradir's turn.
I don't like this guy, frankly. I think he's not very nice. So I'm gonna move to there. To be flanking,
Okay.
and then I will, on my way, pull out my weapons and start trying to stab him.
Got it. You have advantage on this. 31 hits. Um, 26 hits. "29 hits.
That was the wrong attack. Subtract 1 from that. So that would be on my longsword.
Oh, 24 misses.
What? That is absurd.
You get the sense, Faradir. His AC is 25.
Jesus sucks.
And that's without a shield.
I'm just gonna say that. Controversial opinion.
Listen, I could have given him a shield as well. So, you're lucky.
I would have cried. Okay. Is he even, like, hurt at all?
Yeah, we've
He's damaged, yeah. You do note that anytime on his turn he heals. As
Oh.
Yeah, so at the top of his turn he healed a little bit as well. So he's a little bit better, but he still has taken some damage. These are some hefty hits. These are nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, but we're also almost down to people. Mabehi, you better get a fucking crit. I'm gonna lose it. Alright, I guess I'm action searching. I hate this man.
Okay. Misses.
Ah!
Hits. Misses.
I hate it here. Alright, that's all I got.
Okay.
Did you use one of my endowment lists?
No.
Okay, I guess
I just used...
didn't-
No, I just
put
used the
that back
giant
on.
knight. That's all I did.
Okay. Yep, that's all for my turn.
He's gonna use his reaction. I do need... Actually, no, you just take it. He does use his reaction to do this, though. You are gonna take 7 points of fire damage.
Rude.
as his cloak does burn you a little bit. A little teensy bit. End of your go?
Yeah.
Let me just
I
calculate.
did not
something.
do great damage that round. It's disappointing.
Okay. Legendary action. He's gonna attack Belric once.
What's Belric AC, by the way?
21.
Okay.
So he dueled you his last round of combat. This is bonus action, so the duel is still in effect. Because it stops working on you at the start of his next turn. However, that is going to be a 28 to hit.
Guys, I don't know how well this is gonna go for us.
How funny would it be if I died here?
Right.
It wouldn't be very funny. I don't even know why we're here.
28 points,
We
just
need this
rolled
guy's
up.
blessing.
Y'all
Actually,
said we're getting our
um,
ass kicked by
30
Jesus.
points. It's going to be 30 points. He rolled max damage.
Good one.
Oh, I would go down, but I'll use my relentless endurance to stay at 1.
Okay. It's the end of his legendary action. Can't do anything else. It's going to be Gamesh.
Is it? Oh man.
Frogs would have been preferable.
For real. Give us the frogs, Graham. Take Jesus away.
Oh,
Hey, Jesus, what the frog the
actually,
whole time?
Oh
I
my
do have to.
God,
I do have to roll for
no.
this. Oh, yeah, it's gone.
Frogs for his
That's a nat one.
disciples.
Yeah, he doesn't care about his wall of fire though. So yeah, the wall of fire does fade after Faraday's assault.
Oh.
Cannot hold on to that. It's like a shit ton of damage.
Now I cannot use. No, I can use Erupting Earth again. Both are saving throws.
And it's nice not having options, but also I don't have any options. You know?
You have one really good fucking option.
Unless
Alright.
it's my longbow.
Alright, let me get out my own difficult terrain first. 10, 15, 25, 30. Should I just use... Yeah, I might as well. I'm going to Erupting Earth at 5th level. Just do what I'm good at. And that was terrible fucking damage. Not terrible, this wasn't that great. Could have been worse. So, 10, 15, here. Nothing on that thing, no. Hey, there it is. Alright, so I need a dexterity saving throw. Oh, never mind. I forgot you got those now.
Yeah. Honestly, I should just. I wish there was a way I could just give it to you.
Thought you could.
Oh
Might be
wait.
wrong.
I can give you control over one.
Hey, yo, those are just fully Nordic symbols.
Oh yeah.
Gamesh is Nordic.
Didn't you know?
Apparently he's Faradayr now?
Okay, you have control over it, but I don't know if I
I-
can like put it on your. Put it on.
I had
tokens.
in another campaign. I think our DM has templates like this. I'm not sure.
Has
This-
Faradayr ever asked Gamesh if he knew anything about runes though?
You know, it's fair enough.
Let's be absolutely honest. We know the answer.
Well, anyway, so we can figure that out later. But you summon Erupting Earth on him.
God, see, that's so accurate.
He's
No.
gonna keep his last legendary resistance, even if he fails this, which barely does. Oh, rolled a 17. That's disappointing.
Nice. Well, 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I'll use my bonus action to give Fairdeer Stone Aegis.
Thanks.
Okay.
And I'll have an Apollon. I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you. I don't think it's gonna do anything because it's radiant damage, and it's not gonna prevent that. But I can teleport to hit him. That's the main thing. I need options
I mean, I
for
can
my.
still take less damage, right?
Only if it's slashing, bludgeoning, piercing. Been doing radiant damage.
Is all his damage radiant?
I think that's what it's been.
It's all radiant. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be all
That's wild.
radiant. Yeah, he wields a sunblade. That's why.
He's Jesus.
Listen,
Well, maybe
Literally.
he shouldn't be.
this is
I think.
this
I
is a
think-
warrior of light.
Did you not see the meme I sent?
I saw it. I'm living it.
He's Jesus and he has a flamethrower.
Oh my god. I didn't actually see the meme till now, but I love Community, and that's
Great.
just such a good meme. Oh my god.
I know, it really is. I thought it was perfect.
I really pulled up, and y'all are just fighting our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and getting your ass kicked.
Oh my god. Is that the end of your go?
Christians would love this right now.
Oh my
They
god.
would hate it that it's happening, but they would love it. Like, yes, he's winning.
Oh, I'm gonna love
Um,
this.
Is that the end of your turn,
Jesus
Ganesh?
Christ was actually a pagan king.
Yeah, yeah, the action, bonus action, yeah, I think we did.
Okay.
And I'll free action, I'll draw out Lumberdoom, of course. I've
Got
already
it.
had him out, or I had it out regardless, probably, but, you know.
Okay. It's Senti's turn. Oh?
Uh-oh. Cindy's
What?
about to use her secret technique. Oh. I thought she was about to do, like, some super
I
dance.
thought she was gonna pull out Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Right, I was like, she's about to do some crazy shit. Like, my secret technique. Get up.
Reincarnate.
Get up.
I pull out a tube of Neosporin
Modern medicine is my friend.
and some non-copyrighted bandages.
No, she.
Neosporin can be copyrighted though.
Yeah. And Neosporin copyright us.
She pulls out a fresh
us.
leaf of
We make
aloe
no
vera.
money.
Of a fresh leaf of aloe vera. Cuts it open.
No, she pulls out a leech.
Graham gets DMCA'd on
I
Twitch, but it's
leader.
from Neosporin and not from music. That's how DMCA works. Sorry,
Wild.
Graham, you got your channel deleted.
It's okay.
Hidden.
I'll move
It's
to
all
YouTube.
Senti's fault, actually.
So
I'll
your
just move
leech
to
on her forehead, it's canon.
Oh, that's funny. And she wakes up. Magic.
Yeah. Yeah, Seer, you heal a lot.
Bleach isn't actually doing anything.
So it's a
just a
D6.
show.
It's a D6 plus 4, plus your hit points equal to your max number of hit die.
So 14.
Yeah.
So 14.
Do I roll this or does Cinti roll this?
I think Senti should roll the D6 plus 4.
So 18.
18 plus 18.
Yeah. D6 plus 18. That's a good ass feat though.
Yes.
Yep. So
It is
D6
a
plus
good
18.
feat.
It is really strong.
Cause it
It-
scales. That's what
yeah,
makes it good.
that's the only thing that makes it good. Is it just scales. It's way better than Cure Wounds ever is.
Yeah.
Right. Hey,
You
19
know
is pretty
what?
good.
Yeah.
19 is pretty good.
19 more than she had 3 seconds ago.
Literally.
Okay. The end of your go.
Wake up, panic. Jesus!
I hate that.
Jesus, is that you? Oh, fuck, it is you.
Con save. That's a failure.
God damn it, I was drinking something too as soon as you said that shit.
The one time you don't want to open your eyes to see Jesus standing above you.
Oh, man.
Listen, Jesus is gonna fuck you all up.
Here it is!
He said, do I smell sinners?
God.
Oh, you think this
Sitting
is
in my
bad?
house?
Oh, you think this is bad? Just wait.
Oh,
Yeah, we're all
no.
heathens.
Fuck.
Oh, man.
Should I summon a fiend?
Best way to fight Jesus is something.
Should I run away and summon a fiend?
Yeah, some of
I
the
summon-
devil.
Yeah.
Summon the devil.
So if it starts its
Hey,
turn,
it'll take him 3 days to fight him.
There you go.
when a creature you can see moves into a space within 10 feet of you, or starts its turn there. So this is a reaction ability. Is this the same ability you want to use? Because you moved into range for him. I think it might be. Because this is the reaction one. You're good.
Panic spams.
Oh, I get it. It's all good. Jesus is terrifying.
He stirs feelings that you didn't know you had.
He's going to put the fear in God into all of you.
And we're already afraid of the gods, so that's quite the feat. I don't think any of us have ever been like, yeah, we could fight God.
I'm pretty sure Mabehi said that one time.
And then we all just agreed
Probably.
with her.
I vaguely remember Mabehi saying she either doesn't believe in gods or she doesn't like them.
I think she said she didn't like them.
Honestly, valid.
That's what she said.
I mean, they're fucking us right now, and not in a fun way. This isn't Greek. We're not having a good time.
Not at all.
I mean, the Greeks known for their tragedies.
Yeah, but also
Yeah.
the fucking.
But also the fucking.
Okay.
You know, Gamesh went to a brothel.
So is that the end of your go?
The one time Gamesh got it.
The end of Senti's go.
Listen.
You won't die of version.
Mabehi is going to short bow from the back 9, which misses. Even with
If you
the,
could ever just hit him, you'll be okay.
and then is going to stealth again. Yep. Mabehi disappears. Seer.
God, she's
Yeah.
doing such good sneak attack damage too.
So,
Mm-hmm.
funnily enough, I'm not staying here. And I will,
Understandable.
in fact, be teleporting 30 feet away.
Okay.
And then I will be running another 20 feet. And that's my bonus action. Which was a second bonus one. Just to step. And then, you know what? I'm just gonna firebolt him. Am I gonna hit? No. But that's fine. You don't have to hit.
I believe in you.
Listen, if the battle turns hard enough, he's going to pull out a shield.
21.
Misses.
I don't
That's
hit.
pretty close.
Not really.
You get multiple though.
No,
Or
I
no,
don't.
it just does more damage. I'm mixing up warlocks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Eldritch Blast is the only other
I
one.
know how cantrips work.
Do as anyone?
I played warlocks and other spellcasters.
Okay. Any of your ghosts here?
I can't do anything. I've run.
Okay. Belric.
I will heal myself for 60, and I will pick up my night song.
Okay. That is your turn.
With the big boy heels.
At the start of Gremlin Malfurion's turn, Senti, you use your reaction.
Please, Cincy. I mean, please, Jesus, be merciful.
Still a failure.
Okay. It was meant to be. He's immune to necrotic. He's died and, and rose again. He's immune.
Yeah. He has immunity to necrotic and
Oof.
resistance to poison. But if you're Judas, it's one hit, one kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone who's Judas.
Who would be the Judas in our
I think
group?
I am Judas.
Yeah, you're definitely the
Hands
Judas.
down. And like no doubt.
So it's only
Peter,
one.
did you try kissing him on the face?
So only 1 point of damage.
Not.
Yeah, just that one.
Maybe you should consider.
Okay. He takes 1 point of damage.
If anything, it'll confuse him.
He's going to split his his 4 attacks against Faradir and Belric at this point. And he's going to. He already knows Belric's down, even though he just healed a lot. He's gonna put duel on Faradir. I need a wisdom save.
If you guys pay me 30 silver, and then I kiss Jesus on the cheek, and then I stab him, will that kill him? Was that the ritual?
Yes. Yeah. It's more powerful than Power Word Kill. It's a 12th level spell.
Wisdom save, Faradir.
Do I get Belric's bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're within
Yay!
the range. You fail.
Oh, I'm gonna Indomitable because it always makes it worse, but I already failed, so it's worse!
Yep. You fail.
It tracks.
It
Um,
never disappoints.
you have disadvantage on attacks against him,
Don't die, Siri. Don't
Rude.
die.
and he has advantage on attacks against you, and you cannot leave his range at this point, so you cannot move away from him. So he's actually going to start with you first, Faradir. That is only going to be a 19 to hit. Actually, hold up. Ooh. Actually,
This will
since he had
hit.
advantage, it was an 18.
18 hits.
A natural 18, which is a critical.
Oh, fun.
What?
For me.
Second attack.
Is he a
I'm going
20th level
to-
champion fighter?
No, he's the paladin. I'm going to use my reaction,
Okay.
and I'm going to teleport. Nowhere I can really get any real. I'll get right here, and I'll be making an attack with Lumberdoom.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, I've been forgetting to add my Stone's Edge. She's supposed to be. Shit. Oh, god damn it, I'm fucking up.
Oh,
I
no.
also use my sentinel attack right now too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Come on, please let me hit. Please let me hit. No.
26 hits for Balric. Yeah, Gamesh, you
Nice.
get up into the fray, but are unable to hit.
And I'll use a 3rd level divine smite.
Okay.
Fuck, I was spent 14 points of damage.
Okay, good question. Does he take the radiant damage?
Yes.
I think he does.
Yeah, he is not immune to radiant
Okay.
damage.
That's cool.
Or, yeah. So far,
Damage.
this is a very interesting individual, as he is not quite a ghost. So he's not technically undead. He's like a celestial, like, faded individual. It is very strange. I
You
should say.
could say he's the son of a god.
He's the Holy
Uh,
Spirit.
Is he in
Yeah.
the Ace?
He's the Holy
He is
Spirit.
he is the Holy Spirit right now. That is exactly what he is. He is a Holy Spirit. The second one I don't think hits you though, as it's only a 16 to hit.
That misses.
So the first tax damage. It's only 24 to hit. Well, 24 damage, I mean.
Only.
Plus 2, so 26 in total. Because you are dueled at the moment.
Love it. Great.
Yeah.
Jesus and his friends have a problem
Second,
fighting this guy.
2
How do you
attacks
fight
against Belric. Okay, that one's gonna hit. That's a 29. That one is only an 18 to hit. I don't think that hits.
That misses.
Okay. One attack hits, and you're going to take 18 points of damage. And actually, I need a dex saving throw from Faradir. Faradir?
I might as well roll worse. Why not? Honestly.
I might as well.
I
Wow.
rolled
Or
the same.
even.
Wow.
Or even.
You take 5 points of damage.
Like inflict wounds at this point.
And-
Why not even try?
You are going to drop the axe.
Just take the motherfucker back up. Right?
Yeah. As he disarms you ever so slightly.
Is it like an action to pick it up?
It's a free action.
Nah, technically. I honestly don't understand. Like, unless he
Well,
like.
I put it this way:
Yeah.
if you had hit her with the first attack, then did it, her AC would have dropped by 1 because she is dual wielder.
True.
Like there's applications to it.
Okay, yeah.
It's
Which
too late
technically,
now.
that is what would have happened. It would have been his first
Also-
attack against you.
Second attack wouldn't have hit anyway.
Yeah.
Also, he can just run away and get an attack of opportunity, and she wouldn't be able to. Well, nah, she has another weapon in her hand. Never mind. That wouldn't. That's different. But
Yeah.
there's the applications where it makes sense. It's just not that great.
Yeah. That's the end of his go. It is Faradir's turn.
Okay, I'll pick up my battle axe and then we'll do some more attacks. And just flat rolls, right?
Yes.
Because
Fly
I'm
rolls.
flanking, but also disadvantage.
27 hits.
Nice. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Oh,
That misses.
it's
I
okay.
tried to say something.
Sorry.
Misses. Misses.
It's alright, I'm just getting all the really bad rolls out right now when I need the good ones.
Exactly.
Is that the end of your go?
I mean... Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
I keep forgetting I have Stone's Endurance. I never used that. I should use that.
At the end
Shit.
of your go, you see all of you can see. He's taken substantial damage. And at this point in the battle, you see the fiery cloak around him. You see he almost like wides his eyes as he looks all over his shoulder ever so slightly as the cloak shifts and changes. The bright fiery cloak now turns into that of a dark purplish color. It seems to
Oh, boy.
blend in with the surroundings, and you see the bottom of it is now just embers and like it's not even like light. It's just solid dark smoke emanating off the bottom of it as he shifts the dancer into a different form.
Now he's the Antichrist. Ain't that great?
He has
Oh.
multitudes.
Okay. That's the That's that. It's Ganesh's turn.
First Jesus, now he Jesus has the Antichrist form. That sounds like a boss fight in Dante's Inferno.
He
Oh,
evolved.
God
Yeah.
damn it, Jesus.
or use the boss a second health bar. Okay. Alright.
Why do you have to fight
Alright. I haven't used this spell in a long time. Let's see how this goes. It might work out for. Or I could cast this one. Nah, I'll stick with my initial plan. Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. I need a strength saving throw.
He's gonna use his last legendary resistance on that one.
Yeah, you
Trying
bastard.
to think Punch's pilot had a point.
Okay, well, regardless, I'd say the hand was going to appear like right there anyway, so it's still there for now, you know. Then I will.
Where do you want the hand?
It's right beneath Faraday.
Okay. I'm giving you control of your hand, by the way.
Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting everything's there now.
Yeah, you were the one that gave it to me, so.
I know, I know, I gave it to you. I just keep forgetting. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So bonus action. What I'm gonna do is, I guess I'll just have to quicken spell. Terran Fist. I mean, there's not really much else I've got that I can't do here.
Okay.
Come on, please let me hit. Let me hit something. I hit!
That does hit.
Nice.
For 16 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And you have that. So you said that you had a Stone Ages thing, right? Or is that?
Oh yeah, that applies to 7. So 23. Thank you for saying something. So 23 instead. I forgot the Stone Ages.
How much damage is that separate?
7 force.
7 force, okay.
It's 23 total.
Got it. Okay, is that the end of your go?
That will be the end of my go.
Okay. At this point, you see the first king, he's bloodied. He's slightly on the back foot at this point. He's going to use a legendary action to use one of his cloak spells. You see he puts his hand on the edge of the cloak, and you see the cloak seems to shimmer as suddenly he turns invisible.
Oh, Jesus.
And that's the use of his legendary action. Senti, it is your turn. Okay.
I'm
Is
guessing
this
that's going
on?
Bulwark?
Yep. I would assume so too.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Alright, so 1d6 plus 18. It's 21 to you, Belric.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anything else from Senti? Okay. Well, hold up, my my Roll20 is acting up. There we go. Mabehi's turn. Mabehi is generally just gonna have to blind fire this. As Mabehi knows kind of the direction. So it's just a normal roll. Not advantage with the short bow. which misses. Bet he will just hide again and stay where they are. Seer, it is your turn.
What to do? What to do? He's invisible right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna use an action to cast Cure Wounds from my Instrument of the Bards. On myself.
Okay.
How does Cure Wounds work?
It's a D8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
So it'll be 3d8 plus.
I don't know what the spellcasting modifier is for the.
3, because it's my bardic instrument, I suppose. 15. Um,
15 for what?
I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Anything else?
You know, it's such a wonderful question. Well, I can't really cast a spell.
Yeah, nah, cause you use.
So, I don't have anything else I can do. I'm gonna cast spells, so no, that's it. So that's my turn. I just healed myself.
Okay. Belric, it is your turn.
If I were to try to attack blindly, how would that work?
You just have disadvantage. As you kind of have an idea where he is, like you get the sense he hasn't moved. He's just invisible at this point, so it's just disadvantage. Which, with flanking from Faradir, is just a regular attack.
Okay, then I'll yep, I'll just make 2 attacks then.
Okay. That's actually gonna hit.
And I'll use a 3rd level of Divine Smite on this one.
Okay. Okay. That hits as well.
And another 3rd level.
Damn. Ooh. Okay. When you smite Jesus is for sure. God damn. Anything else from you, Belric?
Nope, I'm done smiting Jesus.
Okay. He barely keeps his invisibility. Actually, no. I don't think he does. I think he loses his invisibility. Yeah. I think that second attack was it. I didn't count the 12 or 11. So, yeah. He reappears. His greater invisibility is lost. At the start of his turn, he does heal a little bit, but he's looking very hurt at this point. This ghostly figure is not doing so well. However, in his new form, he is going to, as a bonus action, you watch as the shadows encompass his form, and he teleports. Right here. And then he's going to run the rest of the way towards Seer.
Why does Jesus hate me in particular? Is it
He,
because I remind him of Judas?
well, he does
Maybe you're just a
not want to be close to that group of people who are just messing him up.
Smells the devil.
And he knows you're pretty hurt. He took you down before. He's going to do it again.
He
We
smells it.
will.
He smells the sulfur.
So that is a 26. That is a 18 to hit. That is a 25 to hit.
Natural one.
And I'm only going to roll 3 because I'm pretty sure that he doesn't need any more for now.
This is so funny. I love
Oh
this.
yeah, he started his turn within 10 feet of Senti. Give me his con save.
Ooh, yeah. He succeeds, actually.
Yeah, why do I have something on
You
my
take...
face?
So, in 2 attacks, you take 34 points of damage.
That is enough to down me.
Okay. So he still has... So he didn't do the other attack, as... that's his thing.
That's exactly how many hit points I have.
And he has extra... So he teleported here, so 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30... and he moves back to Senti, and will take his other 2 attacks. As in this current form, you watch as he seems to have exceptional movement and teleportation abilities with this version of the cloak active. As he has a bonus action, did a thing.
Oh yeah, you still have Fire Shield activated.
Ooh. Damn.
Senti with the long con. I love it.
18 is the lowest to hit. Does that hit?
Senti is hit.
Senti is hittable, okay. Senti is the hittable Senti is going to take for the first attack. Actually, he's also. Oh, he already used his bonus action. Can't do it anymore. So you're gonna take 24 for the first attack, and 25 for the second attack. Actually, sorry, not 25, 23. So it was 24 and 23 is the damage you take.
12 and 11. So 23 in total.
Okay.
Wait, no, wait. Are you resistant to radiant?
Yeah, with her
yes.
with her shadow armor. Yeah.
Oh shit. Wait, shadow armor.
The glass armor. And he, I believe, takes. Right, you have the glass
Oh,
armor.
right.
Senti does. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm really drawing a blank on it. And then yeah, Fire Shield. So he takes 4d8 points of fire damage. No, of
Whew.
cold damage. Of cold damage.
Okay.
2d8 per hit. Each melee attack takes 3 piercing damage.
So he takes
Oh.
6. He would not have taken disadvantage.
Damn. When did we get this armor?
I believe this was. You definitely bought it, I think.
I just don't. Yeah, we did buy this one. That is what happened.
Yes.
Right. This is during our shopping segment before we went to the party. I think.
Yes.
It's paying it off.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, 23%. Yeah, that's including resistance.
Yep. Because you round down, and it was 23 and a half.
And you need to do another 2d8.
Yep, so roll 2d8, because of fire shield. Or cold damage. For the
Yeah.
cold shield. So
Ooh, max damage.
yeah, he takes it. He's looking rough.
25 cold damage, and then, what, 6 piercing?
He's looking rough. End of your go? Well, end of his go, I mean.
Yeah.
Faradir.
Okay. So this is difficult terrain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And can I just walk over this thing?
Yeah. It's just some
Can I
stairs
just
in
walk
his coffin.
through it?
Yeah.
Is it like any kind of difficult
No,
terrain during
not really.
here? Or... Okay, cool. I'll
You're
just-
big enough that even the
Yeah.
coffin doesn't really bother you.
Ooh, just move down here. See if I faux fum my way over. And then am I still dueled?
No, because it ended at the start of his turn. So the duel ended on his
Oh.
turn.
Nice.
Oh,
There it
baby.
is.
Would have been better with my longsword, but oof. It's alright. I've got more.
Yeah. Hits. Okay, hits. So, Faradir, you go behind Senti with a quick jaunt and just begin just swinging the battle axe, the longsword, the battle axe, and the longsword again. And in this flurry of attacks, you take a sigh of relief at the end of your round. All you see where he stood is the cloak just falling to the ground. You wait a few moments, and then you hear a soft as you see him rising above the coffin. You all did very well. I give you my blessing.
Oh man.
What the fuck?
Just dying in the corner.
No one has had the chance to do this yet. But you don't make death saves in this room.
Oh. Isn't that nice of Jesus?
Nice. Thank you, Jesus.
You see the first king currently slightly standing in front of, well, on top of his coffin. I haven't had a fight like that in a very long time.
You're telling us.
He smiles at that.
Oh man.
I'm assuming that Stradavan let you in here because Girishtal has returned.
Yeah, big and flaming himself.
I had hoped a long time ago that this day would never come. But now that it is, you all are worthy and have my blessing. You can take the dancer, wield it against him. It's a fickle thing sometimes. But its power cannot be understated. All I ask is, when the time comes, ensure it's passed on to someone worthy. Don't let it be lost.
Easy enough.
I wish you all luck in what is to come. Perhaps I'll see you around sometime. He nods his head towards all of you.
Nod back.
We'll take one look at Seer, currently unconscious in the end of the room. And we'll quickly make his way over. Lean down and put a single hand on Seer's shoulder. And we'll donate Seer 80 hit points.
Thank you, Jesus.
We'll go over to Fairdeer and donate Fairdeer the remaining 20 hit points that he has allotted.
Thank you.
That's his head. Now go.
She says in a Russian accent. Actually, she probably wouldn't say anything.
Tell my friend Stradavan I said hello. And he looks back towards his dead body in his own coffin. And just gives a slight smile towards it. As he... yeah. But who wishes to pick up the dancer?
Given everything that it did,
Belric, either you or Faraday, I think you two, one of you two make the best use of it, given everything that it does.
I am fine either way.
So, who wishes to pick up the dancer?
Bardic says nothing.
I guess I'll grab it.
Okay.
What exactly does it do?
I mean, well, one phase he was sending out fire damage as a reaction. In the other phase, he was teleporting and he could move faster.
Ooh.
I know those are two things that he was
Fun.
doing.
So, I will just say this, which is something you would probably learn on the way back. You could probably stop and identify this item and learn some of its abilities. The Dancer is a wondrous magic item and can only be attuned by non-lawful creatures.
Non-lawful.
Non-lawful creatures.
Okay.
It gives a +2 bonus to armor class, as well as giving the wielder the abilities of the light side and the dark side. The light side contains Well of Light. As an action, you can cast the spells Fairy Fire, that can be cast once per long rest, or Wall of Fire once per long rest. And you also have an ability called Flame Touched, where you can do 2d6 fire damage once per day as a reaction. The Shadow side contains Feast of Shadows, allowing you to cast Pass Without Trace once per long rest and Greater Invisibility once per long rest. It also has an ability called Shadow Touch. Non-magical attacks have disadvantage against you. Additionally, they also have resistant to necrotic damage. I should also note the fire side has resistant to fire damage, which I wasn't able to read because it's at least a little bit down further. And that seemingly is the current extent of the cloak. There seems to be more there, but is harder to find or read.
Alrighty.
And actually,
Got some upgrades.
yeah, and actually, I will get rid of the non-lawful creatures bit. I'm not gonna lie. I made this item like 5 years ago, so
I mean, hey, it makes sense. I understand the concept.
yeah. But a paladin had it for a long time, so I will get rid of that.
Fair enough. What was I going to say?
Alright, guys. After that, I think that really put in perspective for me what we're getting ourselves into. That was just one of the champions, and he was able to thrash us. And they lost against. They were basically losing against Gaurstall.
Yeah, didn't he like actually kill 3 of them? Of the champions?
Yeah, and one of them pretty much took out like half of us almost. This is not going to be easy. This will definitely be the hardest fight we've had. But we're already on the path.
Yep, no going back now.
And I will just show this to everyone for now. So this is the cloak. There's the Sun Dancer and the Shadow Dancer side. And those are its properties. Yeah, and there's a little bit more to it that is not yet awakened.
I guess thematically, it makes more sense for Bellic to have it.
Yeah, paladin. Yeah. What was the king's deity patron like? Who did he worship?
It better be himself.
Well,
Obviously.
make a history check.
Could I help with that?
Sure, I'd say yeah. If you want to roll with advantage or roll separately, you too can.
What you want to do? Separately? At advantage?
Probably you do advantage because my history is a +0.
Mine's only a +1, so.
Based on your knowledge of the champions, for a long time, paladins aren't necessarily religious people.
No, all the time.
They don't
yeah.
have to be. However, one of the main gods the first king worshipped was the patron god of the kingdom, which is Lathander, god of light.
Makes sense.
Another deity he did worship later in life was Bahamut, as he is one of the technical founders of the Citadel as well. Those are the two deities that he most worshipped.
All right. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Ooh, shit.
I thought it was my next. I meant to ask. I was like, yo, who has the Giants belt then? I was like, yo.
Okay.
Here we'll like slowly take it. This is a stone giant belt, right?
I think it might be Frost.
Is it frost?
I'm not too sure. Let me. Yeah. I'll check as well.
I mean, I'll take a frost giant belt. That's cool.
It might.
Better than Stone Giant. Hey, there's about to lay into people now. But that'll be an extra +2.
Oh
I
my
think
god,
so.
Faraday will never miss.
I mean, I miss a lot.
It's over. I mean, I think most of
Yeah,
them.
but so was the Hill Giant, and that wouldn't give her any bonus.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't a hill giant.
Was it in magic items that I put?
I mean, you could just say it's a frost giant belt now.
No.
Ram, but Belric just got a cool coat.
He got a cool coat.
Listen,
It's
There's-
sparkly.
there's other weapons and magic items for you to put later. I don't actually see it. Oh, it is Frost Giant Strength. I see it.
Dude,
Yeah, it is Frost.
That's a 25. No, not 20. Is it? No. 23 or 25.
It's lower than. Is it lower than fire? No, it can't be.
No, I think it is lower than
belt
fire.
of fire strength. Frost giant is 23, so it's the same as a
Yeah.
stone giant.
Okay.
Yeah. That's 23. Well, +1.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that they're all odd numbers, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Hill Giant Strength belt would do nothing for if you were already maxed out.
Nope.
I mean, to be fair, at that point, you're really not giving it to that strong guy, though. So, yeah, so it should be 22, then. I guess it's because it was cloud, storm, fire, frost. I guess because there's only 5 increments of a bonus, and there's 6 types of giants.
Yeah, they probably don't want to give someone has an additional +6 to strength.
Yeah. That'd be crazy. But
With
let's
my
be
East
honest.
rune, though, it goes up to 25 for a minute.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I realize my AC is gonna be 23 now if I put this cloak on.
Nice. That's what we need.
Hell yeah.
Alright, all my attunement slots are filled.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, he had +3 armor. And based on the character sheet I was using for him, technically, it wanted him to have a shield, which without the cloak and the +3 armor, it was 26. Because it was an enchanted shield on the sheet I was gonna use. So it would have been
God damn.
26, and then if I just used the +2 for that, could have had a 28 AC. But that's a little high.
You think?
So.
We never would
We're
have
not
gone.
level 20 yet.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't even got the +6 proficiency bonus yet.
So, yeah. So you all make your way out.
Yeah.
Anything you wish to do on the way out? Do you want to see if one of your hunches was correct for the other riddle or anything like that?
Hey, I don't have anything, honestly. Once I realized how bad Jesus was beating us, it might went way out my mind.
My best guess is Jesus. No, fuck darkness.
Oh, that is Jesus.
Jesus is the answer, though.
He fills all the holes.
The answer, listen, the answer is always Jesus.
No, my best
I
guess
mean,
is darkness.
people do get away with that on like math tests at my high school whenever I was there.
Oh goodness.
Really?
One of the math teachers occasionally, if
Your
someone
school,
sat
like,
for an
super
answer.
religious.
Oh yeah, it was a Catholic school. There was a couple of times when one of the math teachers, if you did that, she would maybe give you half credit.
Okay, maybe this riddle will give me half credit if I say Jesus.
Will you give me half credit if I say I'm also religious like you?
Yeah, we worship Lathandrel and Bahamut. For sure.
Yeah.
Is it immoral to lie about being religious?
I mean, technically all you need to be religious is to say you're religious.
You know, that's a good point.
What are they gonna say? Oh, you're not religious? Like, I started today.
Are you gatekeeping religion?
Duh. That's the basics of religion.
Oh,
You
you're religious. Religious. Name every religion.
Name
We
every
came out to
religion.
have a good time and we're honestly feeling so attacked right now.
Oh jeez.
So,
I can't.
anything else as you leave the
Nah. I don't. Yeah, I'm cool on it. I'm fine.
no short rests or anything?
I mean, I don't think I need one.
I would like a short rest.
This is just to see if Belric wants to attune.
Very tempting.
I can also attune.
Yeah, 2 attunements.
Let's do it. I also get my action search back.
So-
Yeah, well, we can have that.
You all find a
In case
safe.
we need it.
You all find a safe place within the King's Tomb to find a short rest. Ferida, you attune to your new belt of frost giant strength. And Belric, you attune to the dancer.
I'd like to flavor it that whenever Faradir does, like, the tips of her eyelashes, they get a little frosty. The air around her is a little colder. Sometimes little, like, particles of snow will drift off of, like, her hair or the fur of her clothes.
Love that.
And I've always flavored it as if she was of frost giant lineage, so it works. I know flies are technically stone giant lineage, but what's that? Stone giants are lame.
Oh man.
Strong
Getting into a hot take.
Hot take.
Frost giants, aesthetically cool. It's just up in the mountains, you know?
Not so much. Yeah.
So, Belric, as you attune to the item, you sit there staring at this cloak, seeing the small little ripples of flame at the very tail end as the cloak itself seems almost have reverted back to that fiery form, as it seems to almost pretend to be flame and fire itself. The very edges of the fabric just seem to move and twist like that of a flame. And as you tune to it, are you to be my new wielder?
No, seems like it.
What is your name, good sir?
Her name is Belric.
Belric. We shall do great things, Belric.
Yep. Can't wait. Got a big one coming up.
Oh, I cannot wait, sir. So as you attune to it, currently it's in the dancer, the fire dancer form as you first attune to it. It takes to switch out which version it is. It takes. I don't think I wrote that in the description of it, but it takes a long rest.
Yep. Okay.
So once per day, you can choose which form you want to see how it will benefit you. Yeah, but it seems this is a sentient item.
The first one.
As you exit the King's Tomb after your short rest, you see, at first, no one out in the God's Theater. The large amphitheater seems empty and devoid of any life. All you can see is the city, this ancient capital of the Nerevarine, stretching upwards in all directions. It takes a few moments as you all step out into this open space till you hear a voice once Belric walks out. Ah, so you have gotten the blessing. And you all turn and look upwards as, turning uninvisible, a large, ancient gold dragon currently perched on the very edge of the mountainside just watches all of you exit. You see, he takes a few steps and leaps down off of the edge of the mountain, where he was readying himself to ambush you all if you had failed this.
Oh, Jesus.
It seems I no longer need to retake my secrets, as the blessing is now yours.
So it was either kill Jesus or kill a gold dragon. Ain't that something?
God damn
Yep.
it.
That is a
That's
hell of a...
Yeah, you were told.
You know, when Ty was all like, I think there's more to the Forbidden Forest, I didn't think he meant Jesus and a dragon.
Like, listen, I understand the drastic nature of what they gotta do, but I'm like, they do realize that this entire continent's about to get raised, right?
Yeah, but if you didn't get the... Here's the thing. If you didn't get the blessing from the first king himself, you weren't going to win anyways. So, he didn't,
That's
it didn't
fair.
matter, like, if he killed you or not.
That's fair, I guess. That's absolutely fair.
I mean,
That-
and to be fair, if we were gonna die, we would have died in the Tomb of a King, which is pretty cool.
No, but remember, the tomb didn't make you make death saves.
Well,
So
we
we
would have died somewhere nearby. We would have been in ultimate limbo, I guess.
yeah, that sucked ass.
So, as the gold drake looks on all of you, now that you have the blessing of the first king and his vestige, the rest must be found. If you're to have any chance of defeating Garishtal, he takes a few steps towards that raised platform, and you see one of the clawed hands kind of motions for all of you to come closer.
And you.
Over these long years, I have kept track of the vestiges the champions have lost. I know where they are, where they can be recovered. The only one unavailable now are the Raps of Dymak, stolen from Sven Loudcoin's tomb. The rest, however, are easily found. Cabal's Ruin. This powerful cloak, made by the very storm giants themselves in their heyday, was passed on to the cloud giants and then lost to the elves. Aliana Karnaka lost this cloak when she died. However, her brothers attained it, taking it back to Guanaston. However, not too long ago, it was stolen again, as the cloud giant Zarin killed the last wielder of Cabal's Ruin, and now leads an army of cloud giants against Guanaston and the entire Intermountains. The Kiss of the Changebringer was also stolen from Sven Loudcoin's tomb, but not recently. 400 years ago, a cabal of powerful vampires found a suitable home in the ruins of Bana. Amongst the undead, they find power and safety where none fear tread. Their leader currently wields this amulet. And the luck it brings them ever closer to more and more power. The next one is the Spire.
Did you say how's that?
Yes. So, the Kiss of the Changebringer is a luck amulet that was once worn by Sven Loudcoin. It was stolen off his body 400 years ago and currently resides in the ruins of Bana, amongst a horde of vampires that dwell within the undead city.
Okay.
The Spire of Dragons, the Staff of Palar Argan, was stolen after his untimely death in Greywatch, the magic academy of the sorcerers. From there, it was shipped off and eventually sold to the Thieves Guild operating outside of the city of Draken. There, it was used to raise armies of elementals to pull the brigands' barge through the Deadlands. Eventually, though, it was lost again and found itself in Pearlight, till Pearlight's eventual fall. Now it resides with a lowly mage out of Draken, hiding away in the bottom of a magic shop. The plate of the Dawn Martyr, once worn by Carter Ninsk, was the first vestige lost by the champions, stolen right off of his body as they were transporting him back to Rentent. This armor was lost to the ages until recently it was acquired by a green dragon who gifted it to her lieutenant. Now it is marred by darkness, as it has been burnt to all and unrecognizable to all. Currently her champion, her general Felgadamine, resides within the Cult Cliffs, where he wields the armor and rebuilds his power. Honor's Last Stand, the shield of Athana Reichs, was the only one not lost. Currently, it rests within the city of Red Fort, awaiting a new champion. And lastly, the blades of the McCall. The blades of Vicus McCall were taken with him as he fled the city of Rendent. He fled northeast towards the Intermountain Range between Zarin and Brecken. There, he dwells within an old Dawn tomb, as whatever made him flee to this day is still left hidden. His 4 blades rest with him. The vestiges are very powerful artifacts. If you wish to defeat Garishtal, you may need to find all of them. You have one vestige with you. And a powerful one at that. I hope all of you can find these last vestiges to put down Garishtal once and for all. One last thing before you set off on wherever you wish to go. You see, he reaches to the central pool on the raised section of this space, and he reaches in and pulls out what looks to be this strange, almost like grapefruit-sized orb. It seems to be made of some type of glass and has strange, almost like glittering dust inside of this. You see the large, curled hand of this ancient dragon reaches out as it holds out this orb to any of you who wishes to grab it.
I'll take the orb.
Shatter this orb, Faradir, and I shall come to you. I didn't help the champions in their fight so long ago. But this time I will. I wish you all luck in the days to come. You see Stradavan rises to his full height. This immense dragon of power and stature looks down on all of you. Go. Find the vestiges, and good luck. With that, as you all find the locations of the vestiges of the champions, the places you must go, and the people you must take these from. I'm going to end the session there tonight.
So, we fought Jesus, and now we have a dragon on speed dial.
Hell yeah! I got a Dragon Ball.
Yeah, you do.
Am I a Goku now?
Well, don't need more than Dragon Balls.
You're gonna die when you're a Goku a little long enough to see yourself become a Vegeta. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z.
What the
I
hell?
was honestly wasn't positive Goku was from Dragon Ball.
Love that.
I
Yeah.
was like, am I thinking of the wrong anime?
Sometimes my favorite thing is to just say shit about media I don't know anything about.
And
When
then just watch
who
people
do
get
know-
so
yeah.
mad.
Yeah, because they
It's
don't know
so
what I'm
funny.
saying.
Like, yes, please mansplain to me this thing I don't care about. I want this to happen.
I have to deal with the chaos. It's my thoughts. So do you. Sorry.
Alright, so to clarify my notes, which are very bad, these are the names I have, which I'm pretty sure some of them are wrong.
Plate of the Dawn Martyr.
Martyr, okay.
And then it's McCall, Makal.
Ooh, I spelled that wrong a lot of times in my notes. And then, do we know what the plate of the Dawn Martyr is?
Wait, armor.
It's in the Cult Cliffs on Felgadamine's body.
Okay, so it's armor.
Yes. Yeah, so the Plate of the Dawn Martyr is magical plate mail wielded by the champion's cleric. Kiss of the Changebringer is a amulet of luck worn by their monk. On his last stand is the shield. The Spire of Dragons is a staff. Cabal's Ruin is a cape, of course. And the blades of the Macaw are swords. And then you have the dancer. So yeah. Just so you know, you all almost in the early stages of this campaign almost got the Plate of the Dawn Martyr, because you legit almost killed Felgadamine. He only escaped because of one of the armor's abilities, because he's awakened it, or exalted it.
Goddamn motherfucker.
And so we're gonna come back and he's gonna see us and he's gonna realize that we're so much stronger than we used to be, and then he's gonna shit his pants.
Yeah. But
Hell yeah, we're gonna make Felgadamine shit his pants.
Yeah.
but it
That's gonna be
seems
your legacy.
it seems Resh Kaval is of still importance. Her actions still influence the world.
Wow, would you think? Could you
Um,
imagine?
Yeah, but essentially, where all of the symbols of usually the character tokens or the party as thus, where I've usually had them, each of those locations is a location of one of the vestiges of power of the champions.
Honestly, those are pretty close together for the most part.
Oh yeah, one is exactly underneath Faradir's home too. So
Hell yeah! Let's go find a tomb
yeah. So you have
to get swords for me.
Yeah, if you have any questions about their locations, I can further elaborate. I hope you all
I'm
have.
assuming I'll get the swords if no one else uses sword.
I mean, you're kind of the sword person.
I'll give them to Seer. Here, have these 4 swords you can't use.
Yeah.
Honestly, the fact that like you turned into Faradir, like honestly, I was thinking that no one would get the swords when this point came, and then you turned into Faradir. There was literally a chance that no one would have gotten it.
Asif does need Cabal's Ruin.
What did
She needs the Thunder Cloak.
what did the wizard have?
Cabal's Ruin.
Cabal's Ruin. Listen, let's switch. You get the wizard artifact, I get the fighter artifact.
Hell yeah.
Let's make her the most useless decision we've ever made.
Hey,
have
it's
to
a good thing
handicap
we don't get the monk things. None of us are monks, so
Yeah, that's why honestly, them taking that message was like perfect.
What we're doing is no one's going to expect our true power if we wear the
There's
wrong
a
vestments.
staff
So
of
when we go into a
dragon.
real fight, we just switch.
Senti could use a staff.
So you can
Do any of you
stop.
need a shield?
I can technically use a shield. It would just make me a lot less useful.
Yeah,
I'm sword scented, but I like Lay Song too much.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what it does, we'll see. If it's like better than having 3 attacks. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe we'll recruit another person.
Yeah, it'd be funny on me, so I just increase my AC even further.
I will say it is a magic shield, so
I mean, Asa uses a shield. Just give it to her. She's not going to be in the battle, I'm assuming, but she can
I
have
mean,
it anyway.
hire Asa for the battle. That's all you gotta do.
Honestly, I'd be okay with that. Level 20 cleric? Alright. I don't know if we're going to be level 20 by then, but
Oh, I should also mention
I
you all
do
level
love
up.
my burb.
You all level up at this point as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit!
This
I
is
love
this
level
is a big
15.
this is a
I
big
get
plot
my last
point.
rune!
Hell yeah. Yeah, this is a big plot point. This is it. This is a major part of the campaign. So, yeah. I should also mention, you've seen, like, at this point, you've seen one of the messages before, too, as well. Like, the staff that, Adriel Centric has, is, you know, the staff of the dragon, the dragon's
Oh
maw,
god, I rolled so bad for hit points.
the Spire of Dragons.
Should have taken average.
It's like, honestly, that's been the vestige that's had the most screen time. Because I think he used it early on in the campaign to have Ganesh fight a Earth Elemental too. So that one has seen a lot. Anything else from all of you?
I'm getting my